one day I will name the soundtrack as it should be, but until then, that was 04 Home Invasion's theme from Counterfeit. That's how I know it. Hi. We're going to play Judgment. I mean, Lost Judgment, but, you know, halfway correct. I'm hoping to get through this soon. I don't know if I'll play too much of it today, because I might be seeing a friend later, but you know what? We'll just ride the wave and see how it goes. I think we're getting pretty far. We're like chapter 9. Not bad. Not damn bad. But yes. Back-to-back RGG. I've been playing a lot of the pirate game off-stream. Yesterday, I skipped the story ahead a little bit off-stream, and do you know what? You missed nothing. You missed nothing. It's just a whole tutorial that kicked off. It was like, oh, matey, there's an evil fucking pirate. You gotta go take care of it. And that took about an hour. And then went back to the actual story, which is go to Honolulu. So they do love their filler. That's why I'm getting through it a little bit off-stream, because if I have any chance of getting there, well, damn. I just gotta lock in a little bit, but I have to remember how to play the game. Because in this game, you can actually die. Okay, well, that's a little bit... You can die in Pirate Yakuza 2, but I mean... I don't know, I've been getting my shit kicked in a bit more significantly in this game, I should say. Like, I don't know, you're not as god tier, you know. At least not yet.
In Japan and they exploded. Sorry about that, Kanki.
Yeah, thanks, Laurie. It's with the 61 months, that's alright. I'm tempted. But last time I went against one of those guys, they completely fucking demolished me, so... Can I buy, like, some gear? That might be an idea. But I hope you had a good time in Japan, Laurie. Welcome back to the real world. Where do I buy gear? Can I buy gear? Like, I need some armor or something, I don't know. Fuck it off. I don't know, I'm a little bit low level as a whole, like I'm weak. Yagami. 115. No. You're back home and logging into CS2. Jesus. You're just gonna deplete all the serotonin you got that quickly? What a fucking waste of money. Hey, I'm just kidding. Hey. Oh well, have fun. How do you play this shit again? I got it. You do cool shit, and you switch styles, and you go boom, bop, boom. Ugh. Ooh, I gotta tell you, every time we come back to this game, this is still the peak of combat, I would say. Like, I don't even know if they're ever gonna do it better. Maybe for Lost Judgment 3, they'll be like, damn. But I don't know. They struck a good balance. I like it. Me like it. What do you mean you lost the Judgment? Yeah, I could open that. I don't want to get boxing style, though. Can I just, like, turn that off at any point? No, seriously, though, is there anywhere I could buy gear or not? I guess not.
So, we off to see Mamiya? I'm ready whenever you are.
I'm ready. Yeah, let's do it.
Yep, let's go.
All right.
Turn it off in the settings. Okay, I don't...
If your theory is accurate,
I don't want a fourth
Mamiya was
style.
involved
I don't know.
in both Kawhi
I'm okay
and
with 3.
Mikoshiba's murders. And even if that's off, we can at least learn more about Kuwana-san as a teacher.
The shop should have some in. Just... Sorry, I'm used to Pirate Yakuza and 8, 7 having like the little... I don't know, they have like a special icon for it. I'll check them out. After I do this. Yui Mamiya. So this Mamiya has been naughty. They've been lying to us. Or something, I don't know. We're gonna go kill them, okay? Dong ding. Oh, this shit again.
Yes?
Hi, it's Yagami. I dropped by with Genda Law the other day.
Not again.
Yep.
I have just a few more questions I'd like to ask you.
No more
You
questions.
told me the last visit would be your only one. Seriously, why do you keep showing
Because
up
I
here every Monday?
know.
Please, just leave me alone.
I suppose I should mention, I'm here today as a detective, not a lawyer.
So what?
I'm detecting.
And my partner here is Sugiura. He's with an agency called Yokohama 99.
Never heard of him.
Oh!
He's based in Ijincho.
What a fucking
He's working on a
horrible
case.
what an
Maybe
awesome
you saw
thing
it on
to
the
say.
news.
Like, Never heard of him.
The
Never
murder
heard of
of
that.
Serio High teacher Yokosawa, killed in her own
You
apartment.
never played Judgment?
You and Sawa-san were classmates in high
Asshole.
school, is that correct? After leaving Kurokawa 13
Mami
years
is one of the
ago,
classmates from the
Sawa-san
vid.
moved to Ijincho
Yeah.
to teach.
So
Are you still there?
time to broil
What
a
is
little
it you
bit.
want? I haven't seen Yoko-chan since graduation. Now go. You're barking up the wrong tree.
That sounds like I'm going
Maybe
up the
you
right
remember
tree.
Kitakata-sensei then. I ran into him at Sawa-sensei's home right before the murder. He was your homeroom teacher at Kurokawa, but resigned after the Mitsuru Kusamoto incident. Just like you, he appears to be connected to Sawa-san.
So why am I being singled out? Can't you just ask someone
Well,
else?
we know where you live.
Believe me, it's a long list. But right now, we're here to find out how
Help
Sawa-san
myself
got mixed
sometimes.
up in all this.
Sometimes, somehow,
two
not
weren't
sometimes.
necessarily
I
on bad
help myself
terms, were
sometimes.
you?
What?
If
I'm
I
just
had
picking
to
my
say, we weren't on the
fingernails and I
best
just-
terms
oof.
either.
Ow! My health
How
is going down.
convenient, because that's a perspective I'd like to hear more about as
It's
well.
a bad habit, but I've been doing it my entire life, so
My
I'm
husband will be home soon. Can you keep it quick?
I'll give it my best shot.
gonna find the
Exactly.
husband in the
Figuring this out.
house. That'd be funny.
Hold on just a moment.
Yeah, and Sugiura's here. You know, he's helping. Yeah, that makes sense.
Wonder what's going on. You don't think she bolted, do you?
Gun.
Wouldn't count on it.
Should
You
we
got gun?
ring again?
Suspicious. Oh, nothing. Okay.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I just wanted to clean up a little.
Guilty of cleaning up
Is
the
your son home
evidence.
He's at English school right now. I have to pick him up soon.
English school, but
Doesn't
this is
your
Japan.
husband help with any of that? You said he'd be home soon, right?
Excuse me, but you are in no place to make those kinds of comments.
Sorry. Didn't mean to pry.
Clean up.
Well, what is it you want to ask?
Let's piss her off. Have you remember?
Do you remember Mitsuru Kusamoto?
Yes, we were classmates
Immediately
in
pissed
high
them off
school.
because funny.
He jumped off the school's roof after his classmate Shinya Kawai bullied him. I hear he's still in a coma, 13 years later.
Weren't you going to ask me about Yoko-chan?
I was, but there seemed to be an awful lot of Kurokawa graduates surrounding this case. And strangely enough, they were all in your class. Kitakata-sensei being the
That's
prime
strange.
example, as well as a guy named Akaike-san. Remember him?
Well, you're right. We were in the same
Do I just
class.
show them the video and then?
And would you say you're all
that'll probably
familiar
get things
with Mitsuru
moving.
Kusamoto's situation?
Yes, but that's not a warm memory for any of us.
I understand. I'm sure it's not.
Have you seen Kitakata?
Have you been in contact with Kitakata-sensei lately?
I haven't.
I like how it's like I don't want to
Someone
ask
I'd
anything that
rather
might
not
piss her
have in
off, and
my
then one of the prompts is just like, you know, all
Are
that
you
that was some
surprised
bullshit
that
that
he
you
stayed
did,
in
right?
Ijincho after resigning from the school?
No, that surely won't piss them off at all.
No, not really.
How about the fact that now he's using an alias?
I had no clue. But again, he has nothing to do with me.
Which means he has everything to do with you. Well, time to piss her off.
The groping was orchestrated, right?
By the music.
Excuse
Oh,
you?
there you go. You know,
When
we've hit
Akihiro
a
Ihara
chord.
grabbed you on the train, you were in on that, weren't you? The whole thing was a conspiracy, staged to play out as it's
It's kind of funny I just casually
to
say
leave.
this.
Right now!
Dude, what gives?
I don't know.
No one would even think to consider a predator and
You know,
his victim could be
I saw you do it.
accomplices. It's unheard of. But if it was to establish a murder alibi,
All right.
it's another story.
Lay it
considering
on
how much
thick.
lighter the sentence is. That way, Ihara got away with killing Mikoshiba, paying only a fraction of the price. But as
Ooh.
luck would have it, proving it is going to require you to cooperate with us now.
If you don't get up this second, I am calling the police. I mean it!
Okay.
It
I'll
took me
run.
quite a long time to figure out how you and Ihara were connected.
I'll do parkour shit.
But once I learned Yokosawa attended Kurokawa, it all started falling into place. She was in your homeroom class. She looked after Toshiro Ihara. She was the link to everyone. But just before I could ask her about any of this,
It just got serious.
the Kamurocho gang. That same gang has been hunting your old teacher, Kitakata-sensei.
What is it you want from me?
Lamia-san,
The truth!
do you have any idea where Kitakata-sensei could be? He may be Kuwana the handyman, but he hasn't answered his work line since Sawa-san's murder.
I don't know. He was my teacher a decade ago. I barely remember his face.
Well, I'm willing to wager Kitakata-sensei still remembers yours.
Oh,
I'll
God.
prove it right now.
Are we going to show the video? Fuck it.
Oh, God.
Oh, God! Check it out. Do you wanna take a look? Check it out. I got it on video.
No.
This was
No!
recorded at Kurokawa
yeah.
Academy 13 years ago. Feeling nostalgic yet?
I got you dead to rights. Yep.
It was well hidden. Your Kitakata-sensei had it on a USB drive.
This is literally like
He
Columbo
really
tier
didn't want
shit.
this thing being seen.
Oh,
The
but
most
one more
interesting
thing.
part is the date.
I saw you
The
do
very
it in
same
his
day
video
Mitsuru
footage with a
Kusumoto
date.
jumped off the school roof. And hanging out in the back, we see you, laughing and cheering right along with the other bullies.
Guess it's safe to say it's a good thing your family wasn't home. Wouldn't exactly want them seeing this, would we?
Has this video come up? Has Kitakata-sensei ever mentioned to you that he had it?
Please. Please delete it.
I'm gonna do my own
Considering
thing.
the angle,
We got 5 million
I
back
get
up.
the feeling that this was recorded in secret. And based on your reaction, did you even know it existed?
You know what happened to Mitsuru-kun. He's been in a coma ever since what you did to him that day. But still, only one of you took the fall. Shinya Kawai took all the blame. Well, sorta, being that he got fired, Kitakata-sensei took heat too. Still, you all just moved right along with your lives. You've even got happy little families. What? Are you expecting someone?
Oh.
Amiya-san?
Well, I knew it would happen someday.
What do you mean?
What's going on, Aunt? Uh-oh. Oh, we are gonna have a fight. Oh, these fucking guys. What the fuck is going on with these masks?
Looks like she wanted some company over.
Here's Gemma. Alright, Mamiya. You will be the boss fight after this. The masked man. Go on. Oh! Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Oh yeah, that's very simple for me. Sorry, the hidden arts are so fucking cracked. Like, I like that. That was pretty easy.
Well, this turned into a shit show.
The Salary Coalition. That's a good name. I know who that guy is. The guy with spine on you. He's wearing the exact same fucking outfit.
And would you look at that? Our old friend Akaike-san.
Bro, you couldn't have even gotten a different outfit, no? Literally, oh, it's not me. I just wear the same outfit.
So you are all working together.
The minute he came in the room, I was like, I know who that is. Like,
What should we do with them? They're the jerks who hurt Tsukumo-kun, right?
Break every finger on their hand, it still won't make you even. Come on, they may have more on the way.
that was a
I have an
surprisingly
old
easy
haunt
fight.
in mind we move this to. And Mamiya-san's coming with.
Oof.
Huh?
Let's not cause a scene, okay? I'd hate for a finger to slip and post this video.
Ah, this video. Take it easy, okay? Take it easy. How much money do I have? I haven't even checked my money at all. Like, this entire game, it feels like. There's not really a lot to spend it on, at least not so far. I don't know. Oh, we're going here. It's Higashi.
You think this is your personal jail, Yagami?
Yep,
What makes you think you can keep bringing captives here?
it works
It's
very well.
the safest spot we know. Doesn't it feel good to be such a reliable friend?
Yeah, Higashi, be cool. We won't be around long.
Be cool. You think time's the issue? This is about respect, man.
Goofy out music.
What's your call? We kicking him out?
Oh, quick bit of news, Higashi-san. Kaito-san got shanked in Yokohama.
What?
What the fuck? Kaito Aniki?
What a
By
weird
who?
thing to say to this music, but okay.
You'll know once we're done explaining.
Oh, by the way, it
Let
was
me
really
introduce
funny
you
and
to Mami-san
hilarious.
first. She called up her friends to come after us just a little bit ago.
Yeah. And I'd do it again.
Oh, shut the
I don't
fuck
give a shit
up.
about that. What happened to Aniki? You better have paid him back already, Yagami.
Well, that's why we're here.
Fuck those RK assholes. And how could Aniki have let him get to him like that?
And I do it again. Well,
Now
we'll
that
just keep beating them up.
Higashi-san's up to speed, should we get to it? I imagine Mamiya-san doesn't want to drag this out.
What do you intend to do with me?
First, you'll tell us everything you know. We'll decide how to deal with you afterward.
Let's get this show on the road. Fuck you! I'll take a picture. Can't take a picture. Well,
Then let's get this over with.
let's talk.
What do you want to know?
Willing video.
Let's start with the video. Any
Play
thoughts
some
you care to
gameplay.
share? I found it on a flash drive in Kitakata-sensei's
Maybe
room.
they have Pac-Man.
Or should I say, Kuwana's. I take it that means he's the one who recorded it.
This
Yes.
arcade sucks.
That means
I'm surprised
Kuwana
it's still
already
here, to be
knew
honest,
back
but-
then the rest of you were bullies too.
Oh, it's so dirty.
Yes.
If that's the case, then why was Shinya Kawai the only student thrown under the bus for it? Kuwana-san didn't show that tape to anyone else?
We had no idea we were even being taped. We didn't find out about the video, or the reason he sat
That
on it so
background noise is
long
getting a bit
until way after
annoying, but that's
graduating.
okay.
Why exactly did he sit on it for so long?
Kitakata-sensei said he kept it so he could teach us for the rest of our lives.
What?
Ooh, haunting.
If that video came out at the time of the incident, I'm sure life would have been hard for us then. After all, Kawai was exposed online, and that would mean millions of yen in compensation for damages.
I do want to hop on
Yeah,
Pyramid. That
but
looks
you
pretty
guys
good.
could
Or
have wound
perhaps
up
just
in the same
game.
boat.
No. At most, we would have come across as dumb kids he roped into helping him. We might have caught some flack, but people would chalk it up to kids and their cliques and move on. But that's only how it would have gone if it had come out while we were still teenagers.
You're saying circumstances are different now?
I have a child now. A husband, an upscale apartment. If the world sees that tape now, I'll lose it
Aren't they
all.
gonna just like see like
And what
her
if he
flat
had
just
happened
full
to
of
my
like broken
son?
furniture and people lying on the
son of
ground?
a woman who drove a kid to attempt suicide. His life would be ruined.
Oh, his life. Good thing this guy's life wasn't
More than
ruined.
it's been cruel. Mitsuru jumped from the school roof that very night.
His
and
life
is
wasn't
still in
ruined
a
at all.
coma today.
I get it. You have that much more to lose now than when you were a kid.
Same for all my classmates. Kurokawa Academy is a prestigious school, after all. Most graduates go off to great universities and land high-paying jobs. One started his own company. Others have families.
And they're all in your position too, huh? If that video gets out, they lose everything.
Exactly. Do you get it now? He waited for all of us to get what we wanted in life, just so he could threaten to take it all away. And when that time came, he started contacting us. Every student you see in that video.
When was the first time Kuwana approached you?
5 years ago. I was out on a walk with my son when he came strolling up out of the blue. At first, I barely recognized him. His eyes were so hollow. Then, without so much as a word, he took out his phone and played that video. He's a psychopath.
Well, all you kids tormenting Mitsuru look
I mean,
pretty
facts.
psychopathic to me.
Oh, You're so perfect.
Shut the fuck
An
up.
angel who never once acted out of line.
Are you kidding
Never
me?
lashed out at someone weaker than you or sided with the group to shut someone out.
I mean, come on now.
Everyone does it.
Maybe people have done that, but maybe not
We
that
were just
fucking
lucky
extreme.
enough
Like,
to
I
have
don't
some
know.
creep tape us, picking on some kid who couldn't take it.
I don't think Sugiura
Why
did anything
this
like
have to
that.
happen to me?
Oh, boo. Fucking
I'd say
who?
it's because
Huh? Oh, my bad, OG. Hold up. Alright, we got so twisted. I didn't plug in the fucking thing all the way. What the fuck? Oh, no, my god. Yagami, your controller's been disconnected. Okay, we're back. My bad, OG. My bad, OG.
bad things happen to
we're
bad
back.
people.
Somehow
You'll
I
sling
didn't
your
plug in the
barbs from a
USB all the
safe
way.
distance, but once you're on the other side of it, you curl up and play victim.
My bad. Tell me you've never lost connection to your controller mid-game?
Kuwana showed you the video?
Everyone's done it.
Reminds me of something Shirosaki-sensei was looking into.
What?
There was this guy. I think his name was Shinya Kawai. Something about him getting snatched off the streets about 5 years back.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Then it was you guys. You're the ones who abducted him in Kamurocho and murdered him.
No, it wasn't us. We could never do something like that.
Wasn't us, huh? So you're not denying he was murdered after all? Who was it then?
All Sensei told us was to find Kawhi somewhere in Kamurocho, then bring him back with us, no matter what it took.
Did Kuwana tell you what he wanted with him?
He needs to be there when you all beg for forgiveness.
Steve
All he
Blum.
said.
Yeah, he's been in
And
the
if we
first game as well.
refused, he'd leak the video. So we all went to see Kawhi.
You missaid
but
Yagami's
he
voice
wanted
completely.
nothing
Yeah,
to do with
that's
Sensei.
Higashi talking, not
Considering
Yagami.
he'd cost him everything.
Yagami is
that
Greg
came as
Chan.
no surprise.
But doing nothing would cost the rest of you.
I still have
everything,
no
too.
idea what he sounds like in Japanese.
Yes.
I never will. I just never
So
will.
we get to force him into our van. After he put up a fight.
Yeah, that lines up with what the local eyewitnesses said. So then what happened? Nobody's heard from the guy since.
We were directed to bring him to a wharf in Yokohama. And that's
Oh,
when we
level
begged
up.
for forgiveness.
Okay, that's thanks for the
After
gift sub
that,
to
he
that
said we were
titty
free to
fuck
go.
that lasagna.
All except
That guy must get so many gift subs.
So you left him
It's
there alone with
unbelievable.
Kuwana?
But thanks, Mickey.
we had to.
Awesome.
The day after.
Sorry,
I
we're
got
in a
message
very
on my
intense
phone
moment
from
of gaming
Sensei.
right now, can't you see?
What did it say?
Nothing. There was only a video. It was of all of us
Ah.
pushing Kawhi into the van.
Well,
Turns out he recorded what we did in the city.
right.
You can see all our faces so clearly. How we covered Kawhi's mouth as he screamed for help.
Fumbled.
Even if you know all the backstory, the video
More
is a
blackmail and the
clear-cut
blackmail.
abduction.
Like that's a lot.
As I was watching it the first time, another message came in.
Even more
This time-
blackmail.
A picture. When I saw it, I just went cold.
Not the brightest, just a little bit.
That's when I knew I would never
Silly.
be able to escape him. It was a picture of Kawhi. Dead.
Uh-oh, now you're an accessory to murder.
Anyone who saw those messages would think we killed him after shoving him into the van.
Uh-oh, which we
That's
didn't.
how
We would
bad
never
real
do such a
life
horrible
is for our
thing.
students.
Ever.
Since then, we've been at his beck and call. No matter what he tells us to do, we wouldn't dare refuse him.
He's giving you orders?
That man! He forces us to help him. He makes us accomplices to murder.
Murder?
Murder. Oh,
What
the
the hell?
case is cracking open.
Murder who exactly?
Any bullies involved in suicides. That's who Sensei's got it in for. Anyone he could
It's
find across
all
the country.
the judgment is being
He
found
doesn't
as we
even
speak.
care how old the case is. If a student commits suicide, and bullying is suspected as the cause, he'll turn up. As far as I know, counting Kawhi, I think he's killed at least 7 people.
7?
Good lord.
How's he doing this?
So his idea of justice is killing bullies? Across the entire country?
He said that's the only way we can atone.
He's going all over the
Anyone
world.
who drives someone to suicide must always face justice. Until
Because of that
society
judgment.
comes to terms with this, he says we'll keep getting our hands dirty. That way, we might be able to save the next few Mitsurus before it's too late for them.
Not sure I should say this out loud. I'm kind of rooting for this guy now.
Yeah, let's not.
Fucking hell, Higashi.
So was the murder of Hiro Mikoshiba
pretty good.
part of that agenda?
Oh, I don't think you should say this. I
You know
don't think you should say
Mikoshiba
this
drove
kind of
Ahara's
base, bro.
son to suicide
Like,
4
what the
years
fuck?
prior.
That's
That
good.
has to be why
Thank you,
Kuwana
Higashi.
let Ahara murder him.
Cheers
and
for
how
that
you
one, lad.
found your role in establishing his alibi.
Maybe you shouldn't say this, but
Not just me.
kind of cool.
Grabbing Mikoshiba required a good number of people. All the people who pinned Ehara down. And even the ones who filmed it, they were working for Sensei.
So that's how it went down.
We had an unspoken agreement that we wouldn't directly take part in any killing. He just makes us his accomplices somehow. Like luring a target or digging a hole for a body. But the one thing we can't ever do is turn him down. If we do, he'll send his video of us abducting Kawai to the police. And then Kawai's body will turn up with our fingerprints all over his corpse. And we know that because he's hidden Kawai's corpse in a freezer somewhere.
The fuck? You'd know a lot of this stuff.
Preserving one of his murder victims?
What the?
So as long as he has that, you're wrapped around his finger.
Geezers and freezers.
Sounds to me
Kuwana
like
did
Kuwana's had
all
one
this.
thing on his mind for 13 years.
But why the fuck was he going to Sour? That's
Sitting
like,
on that video and becoming an Ijincho
That's what we
handyman
need to
was
find
all in
out.
service of his real motive, killing off bullies. He's dragged all his former students into this hell until the day it destroys every single one of you.
Is today that day?
We'll see.
maybe.
I'm still curious about a few things, though, if you don't mind.
What?
There are these scumbags chasing down Kuwana called RK. What part did they play? Strangely enough, they never came up once during your confession. So tell me, why'd they come for Yokosawa?
That I don't know for certain. But Sensei did reach out to Yoko-chan about 6 months ago over the phone. He was asking her about the suicide at Seiryo High.
The suicide at Seiryo High? You must be talking about Toshiro Ehara.
The lawsuit played out like no bullying took place, right? That the school wasn't responsible. But Yoko-chan was a teacher there, and Sensei was able to get the truth out of her.
How'd he do that? What did he say?
From Yoko-chan's perspective, she and Sensei were both just teachers dealing with students attempting suicide. I think that's why she let her guard down and told them everything. After learning the truth, Sensei believed Mikoshiba needed to be held accountable.
So if Sawa-sensei hadn't talked to him, Ehara wouldn't have gotten involved?
Oops.
And none of this would be happening in Ijincho?
Possibly.
Ruh-roh.
No, this isn't right. Sawa-sensei didn't know Kuwana's identity or his objectives.
This isn't right.
She thought she was just talking through her problems with a sympathetic ex-teacher. At the very least, she sure as hell didn't deserve to die for that.
It's not like we're the ones who did it.
And who the fuck actually did it?
Who is it?
Uh-oh.
Block number.
Hang up.
Hello?
Yo, know who this is, Yagami?
Kuwana?
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I heard you're looking for me.
Where are you?
I'm willing to meet you now if you come alone. But you have to let Mamiya go in exchange.
Bruh.
What?
Alright. She's free as soon as I see you.
Works for me. Then come on down to your office. I thought I'd let myself in.
What?
I'm sure this will go fine.
Gotta say, this chair's pretty comfy.
Pretty sure I locked up behind me when I left.
Listen, I'll only meet you alone. No one else. And don't make me wait long, or I could change my mind.
They always say this, but there's never a actual time limit. You can
told
just
me to
do
meet you
everything.
alone. You can let Mamiya-san go.
Just
once
do like all the
everything's
side
set.
shit if you wanted. Like do some
You gonna
dancing.
be alright by yourself?
Well, he already
Probably.
knows Mamiya-san's with us. I'm guessing he was watching us from somewhere. And I can't afford to do anything that would
You know, I
piss him
like how
off enough to
from
make
Judgment
this
to
appear.
Lost Judgment, like none of these machines have been fixed.
No.
It's
We'll
okay.
take
Like,
care
he
of
just
this.
does not give a fuck.
Shouldn't you move your ass?
Yep. Here I go moving. Oh, pay dirt. Alright, great. My XP is going up. There we go, a little bit more health. Okay, that's... I don't know when I would ever need that, but sure. I get some just heat moves, maybe. You know, just some cheap ones. Or just some stuff in general, to be honest, at this point. Sure, whatever. Is there a gym in this game? No. Yakuza 6 had a gym, and then apparently, like, the gym that it was, like, a product placement for, like, really sucks. I mean, bruh, the shit that Yagami does, I don't think he needs no gym. Like, he just kind of does shit, you know? Wait! Look! Time for a secret moment. Or not, I don't know. Fuck do I do again? Radio? Oh. What could it be? What could it be? I don't know. Aren't I supposed to check, like, nearby? There's this squirrel.
The wrong way.
He got facing the wrong way. Alright, I got him. Rizap. That's right. Rizap. Don't I gotta look with eyes first? I don't know.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, you do.
What could this mean?
What could this mean? Oh. Oh, getting warmer, warmer. Oh, the agony! I mean, Yagami!
Signal's close.
Where is it? Nothing. What is it?
Bingo.
Oh, great. What do you pop? What the fuck is that? Cheers. Great! I'll grab my stuff! Well, off to go to my office. Oh, the squirrel.
What the? It's drawing. I can hear it. There it is.
Oh. Nice! I'm so loaded. Oh. Pebble. What the fuck would I need a pebble for at this point? Oh. Only one E in the game's title. How could I forget? Thanks, Neil.
Reminder that there is only one
79 months! Check this out. Here we go! They gotta put Yagami in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4. One. Pull! Like classic Yagami blunder. Okay, somehow he... Oh, we didn't finish the job then, that's alright. What else is new? Oh, I'm hurt bad. Never challenge a guy with skinny jeans in a street fight. I mean, at this point, you will probably know that he means business, you know?
Really, guys?
He's got that Primark, like, stretchy jeans. Don't worry about it. Really, guys? Alright, back to skateboard. Yeah, Kuwana's like, oh, and you better not fuck around. It's like, nah, the squirrels, though, you know? I gotta deal with it. Squirrels are cool. Bruh, skateboarding in Kamurocho sucks. Everyone, get in the way! I don't like these guys. Let's kill them. God. Oh, the resin.
What a waste.
Splendid stuff. You know, I have to like barely any of the school stuff. Now that I think about it, but I don't know. I just kind of felt like doing some story, you know. Probably time later on to do it, but whoa, okay. So, R.I.P. to that motorcycle. I'm strong, man. What can I say? Like, Gary's mod ragdoll physics. Oh, my bike. Brett, who do you think you are?
Hope you don't mind I let myself in. Now, are you gonna hold up your end and release Yui Mamiya?
No. Yes.
Come on. You and I can either try to make this work, or neither of us is gonna get what we want. So, you gonna make the call or what?
Kill Mamiya. It's the fourth option.
Hello? Yagami-san?
I'm with Kuwana. You can let Mamiya-san go.
Got it. Will do.
They're just gonna get clipped on the way out.
Sorry about all this, Yagami. Why don't you sit down? Maybe it's time you and I had a heart-to-heart. How's Kaito holding up?
Kaito-san's recovering in the hospital.
He's recovering his files.
Sawa-sensei is another story, though.
I can hardly believe it. She was the last person I wanted to get mixed up in all this shit.
If that's the case, why were you already waiting in her apartment? RK's top men were lying in wait over there to get their hands on you. So why was she the one lying on the ground? Answer me, Kuwana.
What did you do?
Was it because of you?
Would you feel better if it was?
How dare you?
You're thinking that if you hadn't stuck your nose in her affairs, she might be at home grading her papers right now. You tell me. Is that what's eating away at you right now? Because if it is, you're mistaken. That guilt is mine alone to bear. It's my burden to carry.
Okay.
When I saw on the news that she had been murdered in cold blood, it felt like the whole world had stopped spinning.
Okay, so that other guy did do it then. Well, my crackpot theory was
right
shit.
if I could.
My crackpot theory
But
sucks.
unfortunately, to fix this, I'd need to turn the clock back further than you'd think.
Streamer, you got all your theories are wrong and you're
You were a
stupid.
school teacher.
Oh well, what else is
Yeah,
there?
basically. Back to when I still had a little faith in humanity. Seeing someone's life get cut short, you never really bounce back from it, do you? But I don't have to tell you that.
Yeah.
I did my homework on you, Yagami.
The 89.
It
Say
seems you were a
89.
fairly accomplished lawyer.
Finally,
with
someone
score of
fucking
murder
remembers
in
that
the
judgment happened. There we go.
But we both know how that ended. Death of
89.
an innocent young woman.
89 mentioned. Well, they didn't completely forget. That's good. They did mention it here and there, little bits, but
You and I are the same. We both have scars. And they're the type of scars that never fully heal.
Yeah.
we're just the same, you and I. Except my jacket is
Fusawa-kun,
brown.
It was 13 years ago. The very day before Mitsuru Kusamoto jumped, she stopped me in the hall so she could tell me about how serious the bullying really was. Up until that day, I just assumed it was boys being boys.
Fool.
Teasing. I figured it was harmless, that they'd get bored with it, and then they'd move on. I mean, come on. Kawai had to have been twice the size of Mitsuru. It's not like I'd seen any fighting. So I warned him not to overdo it.
Don't overdo it.
And eventually he would take the hint.
A harmless drop kick
According
and
to what
all
I
that
was
other shit.
told, you smirked, actually.
Yeah. I guess that's what I did. That was too late. Sawa-kun had to point it out. Sensei, how could you be so blind? She asked. Her eyes were this piercing mix.
Is he gonna?
of
Is he
pity
the
and
lost
scorn.
gentleman?
According to what she told me,
I guess he
nearly
is.
half the class was bullying Mitsuru. She said she'd seen him at the station. She made it sound like he had half a mind to jump onto the tracks right then and there.
That's it. That we found him.
I'm not so presumptuous anymore. But back then, I used to think my students were my biggest fans. I thought I'd won their hearts and minds. But the look on Sawa-kun's face that day made me see the truth. I couldn't just go on smiling like nothing happened. So I decided to do my homework.
What I want to know is, when did this teacher just become like real good at fighting?
After school.
I don't know. When did Yagami become good at fighting? I guess it's the same shit, you know? We just do that.
So you admit that you're the one who recorded that video?
Yeah. You saw it, right? Talk about the ugly side of kids. Hard to watch, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was pretty hard to watch.
By the time I picked up the camera and saw what it recorded, Mitsuru had made his jump. I missed him by a few crucial moments. What happened in that classroom
Take a shot
was the final
every time
straw.
the footage plays. It's kind of like the Arakawa gun.
Later on, all the
It's
bullies
iconic.
were asked what happened. Each and every one of them lied. Kawai started it. It wasn't our idea, they said.
Disgusting.
To anyone outside of it, all they'd seen was Kawai forcing Mitsuru to do his bidding. So the people held culpable were Kawai and myself. The callous homeroom teacher who deliberately turned a blind eye. That was the day I began living my life with real purpose.
So you couldn't
I
forgive
still
your
don't know why
students
the
who
fuck
got away
RK
with
is
bullying.
evolved. That is the thing.
You
Like, I
went
still
so
don't fucking
far.
understand.
You put aside your own life to make sure they atone something.
Explain!
That's right. Mitsuru Kusamoto's still a vegetable. He's as good as dead. But I don't care. We have no right to forget about him.
You say that, even though Sawa-sensei ended up paying for it. I'll ask you again. Why were you at her apartment the other day? Don't dodge the question this time.
I wouldn't say I dodged it. But I suppose I should explain from the beginning. 4 years ago, there was a suicide at Sawa-kun's school. It was her own student this time. You know this, right? A student at Seiryo High School? Toshiro Ehara.
Yeah.
I know, I harassed
When
her
she
every
was
day
in
about
court,
it. I
Sawa-kun
recall.
had no choice but to say there wasn't any bullying. Soon as she told me that, I knew Hiro Mikoshiba would be my next target. Of course, she had no idea about any of that. When Sawa-kun learned Mikoshiba had been murdered, though, she reached out to me herself.
What did she want?
She had a sneaking suspicion that I was involved in his death. She called me a few times, prodding carefully for answers. Quite the perceptive lady.
A bit obvious of a correlation, if you ask me.
And? What kind of answers did you give her?
I denied any knowledge of it, but at one point, she mentioned something kind of odd. That there was a detective at the school already investigating the incident.
Yeah, give me...
Huh?
She meant you, of course. A detective already knee-deep into the case, despite the police barely even
I'm just
knowing
pretty
about
good at my
Mikoshiba.
job, I guess. Ooh. Quick.
The police are a pain in the ass. But when an out-of-town detective comes sniffing around, that's bad. I knew I had to act fast to get you off the trail. Although, Sawa-kun was a problem too. I thought I'd kill two birds with one stone.
And then what?
First, I found out where the two of you would be meeting up. At that little cafe.
I called that.
Then, I hired the Leo.
I did call this. I'm pointing at the screen. I'm like, I observed this correlation of a situation.
Strength in numbers, but you would have taken out the whole group if I hadn't stepped in. Nonetheless, my other message went through. At the same time, Sawa-kun was handed a photo
I
of
remember.
Mikoshiba's
Maybe
final
I was
moments.
right, actually.
I left that task to someone you know, Yue Mamiya.
Yeah, I
We'd
kind of
seen each
thought
other
that
for
too.
13 years. Sawa-kun had no idea.
But when you saw him, you knew his ass was weird. He's not exactly subtle about it.
Yue Mamiya was involved in that too?
I knew it!
Everything I did that night was intended as a warning to Sawa-kun.
Wait, did he fucking kill Sawa then?
I guess I didn't have to be so
Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. Sawa-sensei was too
If he
smart.
did, it's beatdown
She must have
time.
started suspecting that you'd had something to do with Mikoshiba's murder. After all, who else could have known we'd be meeting at that
I doubt that
cafe?
he would, but
she'd have traced it right
but
back
still,
to you.
oh dear.
Even if Sawa-kun had started to suspect me,
His
I
iconic
knew
ice
she
pick
would
attack.
send me to
Yeah,
France.
maybe he picked it up, you know.
The both of us lost.
Maybe he
students
said,
to
fuck it,
suicide
this will
on
be a
our
good
watch.
setup, but probably not.
That said, I couldn't bear the thought of
Let me
dragging her
cook,
down
okay?
into the
Let me
mess
cook.
I started. So I scared her off, and I thought she would stay away. The day she was killed, she called to ask if we could speak in person. I could tell something was wrong. She was on the verge
He
of
certainly
tears
didn't
the whole
help.
call. Then she broke down.
Speaking of bench press, calculated. I mean, we didn't
I
really
asked her
speak
why,
of a
of
bench
course.
press. I'll be real with
She
you there,
wouldn't give
Jamie,
me a
but
straight
okay.
answer, no matter how I tried to
Fine.
phrase the question.
Bye
So
bye.
then what? Did you just waltz on over there? It doesn't seem like you.
Watch it. You don't
Soma
know
didn't
me
do
well enough
anything.
to say that.
Maybe.
Him all along.
But I assume you had some sort of plan.
Still,
going
why
on.
the fuck
Were
Arcane?
you going to confess to her?
Here's the thing. If she'd figured out that I was behind Mikoshiba, and it didn't sit well with her, I would have told her every last detail. Sawa-kun, no. I think she would have understood me. Or at least that's what I had believed. In hindsight, I think she was forced to make that call. Under normal circumstances, I'm sure she'd have rather washed her hands of me. Hard as it is to hear, I think she called me under duress. RK probably had her hostage. That would explain the vague responses. That's probably why her voice was trembling. It's tragic.
You mean it was RK? Why did
Seriously,
they want
why?
you so badly anyway?
Why Arcane?
I don't know.
What?
If I knew their angle,
You don't know?
I'd be doing more than just.
Well, fuck, I
scurrying
don't know
around.
either.
You serious?
Believe me, I'm just as clueless as you are, much as I hate to admit it. Honest. I'm not thrilled that a small army wants my head on a platter. Have you noticed how RK seems to show up at the worst possible times? Someone must be pulling their strings.
Then we're on the same page. At least we agree on something.
It's Kaito. No, it's not. Obviously
Just a
fucking
sec.
not, but it'll be 5D twist.
Yeah. I'm still over here with Yagami-san. You're not being tailed by any of his guys, are you?
Who?
Okay. Then I'll meet you right now.
The fuck you
That
talking
was
to?
Mamiya-kun.
Oh god.
She said she's free. You guys have been true to your word. Tell Sugiura-kun that I said thank you.
Now you want to go?
This is his
We still
first
have some
playthrough,
business to
yeah.
settle.
Who plays this game
Remember, I'm
twice?
the handyman here. Let me do the dirty work. I don't know what else to tell you. But you need to get out. While you still can.
If you disappear into the night, I don't want to go busting my ass just to find you again. Before you leave, I'll need some contact info. A phone number would be nice.
Oh, no need for that. Far as I'm concerned, this is goodbye.
I wouldn't count on that.
Nope. As far as I'm concerned, no. Alright. Get his ass. Hold up! I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to you. I like how after all that, we're just doing a dumbass like chase segment, huh? Fuck it, we ball. Kind of funny. I sure hope he doesn't just run around in circles. This is such a fucking contrast to like that whole scene we just had. It's a little bit goofy, but that's okay. Leave me alone, Yagami! Stop being a dick! Get real. Oh man, he's kind of fast though. If I just keep going in circles, I'll never know. Why would I have anything else to do? Like, don't you know what this is all about? You know what this is all about. It's all about finding that judgment. I should probably kick some buckets, but I think we'll do just fine this way. Ooh. I don't know. I'm very amused by the childishness of these lines. You know. Okay. Well, Kuwana, you're gonna mess up. Looks like you're running low on stamina. Man, this boss fight's easy. Some of this game's supposed to be hard.
Now look at you.
I just killed him. Easy. All I have to do is run real good.
Don't you have anything else to do? You won't get away.
Here I go. Okay, you got me, Yagami. That's right. I'm so fast.
Yeah. Catch you later.
No.
Oh, damn it. Get back here.
All right. Do a cutscene.
What the? Where'd he go?
Oh, the parking lot. He's hiding under a car. Yeah, don't be running in Haruka Alley. That's a bad idea.
Kuwana!
Look at him go, man. This fucking guy again.
You guys again. You really need the
Kurokawa
masks.
kids.
Come on, Kurokawa kids.
Babies.
You heard that, right? The detective here already knows everything.
Kuwana!
What are you going to do now? What do you think happens when he spills
Oh
everything?
no, they're gonna get real angry.
Sounds like your lives are over, unless you shut him up.
Are they ever gonna explain the masks? Like
Sensei,
what is that even
you
meant to be?
finished the job for us, right?
Huh? Is that you, Akahike?
Yes, obviously. Yagami, you're a fucking
Oh,
detective!
he's even got a name to your voice.
What the fuck, man? You were like... Wait a minute.
Answer me, Sensei.
Wait a minute now.
I know.
How the fuck is he that clueless?
You just knock him out.
Oh, you forgot.
Okay then.
That you?
Time to learn your lesson.
Ah, I'm so scared.
Come on. What kind of lesson is this?
Come on to it. Ow! Oh my god, it is so fucking satisfying to just do all these hidden arts, you know? Like, I really miss it. I'm glad that in, well, in Pirate Yakuza they have, like, similar stuff, but maybe not on the level of this. I don't know, it's like, just like, oh, just chaining them, like, I'm so swagamy. I'm so epic. I beat up a load of bozos.
Kuwana? Oh no, Kuwana!
Oh, shucks. Oh. What's going on, lads? Wait a minute, is that you, Akike, or how the fuck you say it? Oh no, watch out. Seriously.
Really? So nice of you to stick around. Mamiya-san.
Good lord.
Well, since Kuwana couldn't stay, sounds like
We're
you're
gonna beat
not
her
out
up.
of the woods just yet, huh?
Stupid. Ow, 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 ow. Everything feels watered down compared to Lost Judgment. Yeah!
13 years in the past.
10 years in the
Mitsuru
joint.
Kusumoto plunged
No, I
himself
agree. Like
into a
this, I don't know how they did it this well.
sealing
I guess they
his
just got.
fate alongside
I don't know. I mean, it's all about, you know, good game design paired with a little bit of luck, you know.
Off on a path of vengeance. and the bullies he drags with him.
Like,
are
bro, I think
shackled to the
I feel like
shadows.
out of all the games that I played in this like
However,
series,
Yokosawa's murder
this is probably the
serves
most
as a
engaged I've
deadly
actually been with the
wake-up
fighting.
call to what he's
I don't know
done.
if you agree with that, but I don't think that's a hot take. Like, I actually feel like I'm. Whoa! How do I keep hitting my microphone, man? Sorry, that's how I feel playing Lost Judgment. I'm like, whoa, whoa. No, like it just feels like there's actually, I don't know, a little bit more like call and response, so choreography to the fights to me. A lot of the other games, I feel like I just found the OP move and then just got through it real easy. I mean, yeah, you could argue, well, that's a player choice, but also the alternative is not so interesting, I guess, you know. It makes sense to use it. Overreacting, let's play.
doing?
Oh, whoa.
Getting your identification on record, so you won't be a threat to us anymore?
Literally, fuck off.
What? And I think you owe us after everything you've done. Expect me to come collect one of these days.
Also, bro, like, what is with the masks? Ah, here's the shit wagon.
Your carriage awaits, Mamiya-san.
Don't tell me we're going back to that dingy arcade.
We sure are. But try not to hold a grudge. It wasn't us who abandoned you.
That car is so fucking funny. And we're back.
Higashi, you already called Sari-san and the gang, right?
Yeah, I let them know what's up. They said they'll head over when they're ready.
Did Shirosaki-sensei say anything?
Well, she was pretty stunned when I told her who Kuwana really is and what he's up to.
Video game.
Sounding a little smug there, Higashi-san. Taking credit for the detective work you didn't even do? Back me up here, Yagami-san.
Whatever, man. Kuwana got away, and that's all that matters.
Well, Higashi, do something.
Still, the task in front of us is finishing Sari-san's case. We have to clear up Ahara's crime once and for all. With Mamiya-san's help, of course.
Finally, I'm ready
Do
to get some
something
answers.
right for once in your entire fucking life.
Well, we still got
Get
time
real.
till Shirosaki-sensei gets here.
Huh?
Take a breather.
That'd be okay?
Sure. I'll call you once everyone's here.
Yeah, a break sounds good.
By the way, Higashi.
Yay.
Has anything unusual gone down in Kamurocho lately? Anything involving
Probably.
RK?
Yeah, about that. My guys are saying things have been a little too quiet since yesterday. Soma and Akutsu are out in Ijincho too. When they come back, they're in for a rude awakening.
Gonna beat their ass.
They'll make them pay for what they did to Kaito Aniki.
Make them pay? Aren't your Yakuza days behind you now?
That's not the Yakuza in me talking.
Look at the way he dresses. I
That's just
don't
a
think they
problem
are at
I'm
all.
gonna be the solution for.
Isn't that exactly what a Yakuza would say?
Like a dragon?
Fine. Think of it as getting revenge for a brother.
Doing the right thing, damn it.
Yeah, maybe it's just how you're putting it.
Besides, what's it matter if I was Yakuza? I've got my own code, and I'm gonna do right by me.
Whatever you say. Much as things change, they stay the same.
Well, let's just go kill some time. Can I go back to Yokohama? Am I allowed? Is that legal? IDK. Go back to Hawaii. Kotobuki drugs. Le Marche. Let's see what Le Marche has going on. I want to get some gear. Why not? I got lots of money. I call it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We got a lot of points for just doing nothing. I like that. Ow, 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 ow. I'm ahead now. Ooh, double quick step. Lovely jubbly. Mm-hmm. Keep him coming. I don't know why I got that. I barely jump. But hey. If I do, it'll be so dynamic. I gotta get that. Even though I probably will never use it, it just looks cool. That's something in the head now. God damn! Hello? That was quick.
Hey, Yagami-san.
Hey.
Shirosaki-sensei and the others just...
The fuck?
Got it.
Thanks.
I didn't even get to do anything. Alright. Sounds good to me. Kill some time. I just went down the road. Like, I didn't even go to where I want to go. Like... Oh! Came with lots of catchy tunes. Whoa, that bike's gone. I think I'm inclined to agree. I'd say Pirate Yakuza so far, not the strongest soundtrack I've heard, but definitely not bad. Like, I don't know, I mean, it's reusing tracks, and the new ones are just okay. There's some really annoying ones in the Coliseum, though. I don't know how else to describe it, but it's like the song that plays when you do, like, the ship, like, duels, you know what I mean? It is so fucking repetitive and not that good. If you've played any of the Pirate Coliseum, whatever the fuck it's called, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It is just so repetitive. Oh well. It's definitely still not bad. Or can fix it, work it. Ooh, what's that? Stretchy rubber, great. Okay, what we got? I can't use any of this. What the hell would I buy any of this shit for? Is it? Oh. Wait, what? Let's see what the pawn shop has. I don't know, I'm just kind of waiting to get any gear at all, but Pirate Coliseum sucks so fucking hard, and professional shit battles just get miserable because they melt your health in 2 seconds and they take like 3 minutes to die. Even on normal, they're a little bit of a slog. Have you done Dragon Card? Because that was hilarious. Like the Dragon Card duels. Oh my fucking god. I'm shocked at how bad it was. Oh damn, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Okay, what have you got? It was bizarre. What the fuck? It must have been like real last minute, right? Like I don't even know what to say. Skill, huh? Penguin Land. I don't really want... I mean... 10%'s not bad, I guess, but... Is there, like, anywhere that actually has, like, decent gear? Oh, I'll get that. Fuck it. Fuck it, we bowling. I don't know, maybe there'll be a better place to get stuff done in Yokohama. Crazy deliveries, your go. You know, I don't really like it. I really don't. I think it's really just annoying. It's so annoying, actually. It's super fucking annoying. Super crazy delivery! Cool! Great! Like, bro, all you do is just spin to win. It's not engaging, it's boring as fuck. Gondoko haunts your dreams. Again, like, the more recent Yakuza games, I've been, like, playing them off-stream just to even get a chance of doing all the side content. Just kind of funny, but, you know. Extreme, super crazy delivery. I hate it. It's just so annoying. Like. And it's just the exact same as it was in 8. I feel like Dragon Card was worse in this one. I don't know if that's me misremembering, but I didn't love it in 7, but I don't remember it being complete dog shit, so I don't fucking know.
What? Am I in the way?
What is your thug?
Of course not. I didn't know you still did field work.
One, Genda.
I figured if they could pull a fast one on Saori-kun, I'd at least want to look him in the eye.
Why are all these people here? What
Shut
gives?
up. You are
We've been
in
waiting
bad,
for you,
bad
Yagami-san.
situation.
Mamiya-san is about to enlighten
Mario
us on
Kart
the
on
truth
50cc,
behind
it's
the
so fucking slow, isn't it? I also blew all my
and
fucking money
I
on the
heard
kart
about
upgrades.
Sawa-sensei. I'm so sorry.
Because I kept buying the new card that I would unlock from doing a duel,
condolences.
and then I would max it out, and then I would get
Looks
another
like she got
fucking
mixed
card.
up in all this when RK was chasing
It
after
was not worth the
Kuwana.
money. But
But
the
we're still
crewmate
not
that you
sure
get
why they chased
for
her.
completing Dragon card, both
To
of them are pretty
figure
good.
that out,
So.
we'll have to retrace Kuwana's steps.
But also, I don't think
Exactly.
crewmates matter that much in the pirate stuff.
That
It just feels like they all get.
Let's start with the harassment.
If they're a
charges,
gold
Mamiya-san.
member, then they're gonna get high level. So that's all that really matters. Listen, you.
Fine. Let's get this over with.
Pout all you want, but keep the answers straight. Got it?
Ihara's assault was designed to establish a false alibi for Mikoshiba's murder. So Kuwana had you play the victim, and together you pulled one over on the police and the court.
You're in big trouble.
Can you confirm if this is all accurate so far, please?
Yeah.
The person who
What
groped
the
you on the
fuck
train
is,
wasn't Ihara
like, your
himself.
problem, honestly,
It was
like-
his stand-in. And my understanding
Yeah,
is
yeah,
that he
you
had
know, yeah, all that.
conspirators to
You
help
are
him
going to
fabricate
jail
this event.
That's right.
for a very
What
long
was
time.
Kuwana doing at the time? Was he in Ijincho or Tokyo?
Yeah, you know,
Didn't you hear
yeah,
your
probably.
lady friend? Ihara-san had a stand-in. And that stand-in was our sensei.
You mean Kuwana posed as Ihara himself? So this Ihara was actually Kuwana.
Oh.
Sensei and Ihara-san have a pretty similar build.
Dang.
Not sure they could have pulled it off otherwise, you know?
But some spots don't look right, like his mouth. You sure that's really Kuwana-san?
That part around his mouth is fake. He said he scanned Ihara-san's face and made it on a 3D printer.
How did you do that?
You can print things in 3D now?
What
Well,
the
it's a
fuck
machine
is
that
going
takes a
on?
model's data from a computer and prints
Oh,
physical
net
objects
emoji.
using materials like resin. So if you were to
Oh,
scan a
mirror
person's
face.
face onto a computer,
Oh, I
a
like
3D printer could accurately recreate it.
I don't know the
Don't get any
details,
ideas.
but that's what Sensei
really?
used to become Ihara-san.
Something like this. See, with a 3D printer, a piece of a face is pretty
It is mirror
easy to make.
face.
What the hell?
I
See,
like that image.
His eyes
That's
are
a
hidden
good
behind the
image.
sunglasses, and the seams
What
on
the
his jaw are
fuck?
obscured by the mask.
It's incredible, I must say.
See, there's the example.
With the mouth area so visible, it's too convincing to think he's anybody else.
Wouldn't that be obvious as fuck?
And with the
well,
prosecution assuming
it's
he's
game.
just another sexual predator, they fell for it.
This is no time to be impressed. In case you forgot, he had the defense fooled too.
Right.
Assuming Kuwana was Ihara's double, there's still some evidence I'm iffy about.
I'm of the same opinion.
Okay. Which evidence is questionable?
Probably this. I mean,
How should we be looking at this?
that
The guy
was
getting
fake?
taken down in the footage is the real Ihara-san.
Oh,
Sensei
okay.
had already switched places with them before the scene happened.
But then, wait a minute, we got
No
even
one
more
saw the
information.
rest.
Show the video again. Can I do that?
Makes sense. There'd be no way to swap places after getting caught like this.
Okay, but
His
what about the
sunglasses
other
were
video?
removed too.
Also, the person who tripped him was one of ours. So was the one who took the smartphone
Damn.
video. If nobody tried to stop him, he would have just gotten away. But the most important part of it was pinning Ihara-san as the culprit out in public.
Right. If that didn't happen, the entire alibi goes up in smoke.
More or less.
So basically, this entire battery case was calculated from the start.
Well, what about the other video that has Ihara? Who was that? What about this one? Who did
Any
this?
thoughts after seeing this?
Stop it.
No.
You're gonna look away? You aided and abetted by playing the victim, didn't you?
I mean, yes,
Who put this video up on the internet?
Sensei did. He said from the start that once Ihara-san got his guilty verdict, he'd upload it to the internet.
So that was all part of the plan.
Ah, the plan.
Sensei can't forgive the law for how easy it lets off bullies. Ihara-san's the same way. His son's death was brushed aside, The court blamed
so
his
that
suicide on
was the
unknown
real
factors.
Ihara. He just did two things.
And that's what led them to his whole
He's just
plan.
that good, I guess.
The real victim is some bully who never got what he deserved, and the killer gets off in court by being convicted of battery. How would the public respond after finding out they'd gamed the law like that?
So Kuwana and Ihara's real plan was to make a mockery out of the justice system.
Seems to be going well.
Off judgment.
The courts are beside themselves for dragging the police into this.
I guess Ihara really was desperate. He was never concerned about his own punishment. He tarnished his own name to humiliate the law.
Yeah, cop or not, Ihara is a broken man. Nobody took responsibility for his son's death, and the courts all but ignored his case. No wonder he went along with Kuwana.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
Sensei and Ihara-san are the perfect pair with nothing to lose. The only ones who do are the ones forced to comply. Us. Speaking of which, are we done here yet?
Fuck no, baby! Press on the evidence. I don't know. How about this one? Take a look.
This piece of the puzzle still needs an explanation.
Is that...
The police examined the trace evidence on Ihara's hands after he was caught. And from the analysis, the same fibers from Mamiya-san's undergarments were found on Ihara's hands.
That's right. If the stand-in was the groper, Ihara-san wouldn't have touched Mamiya-san at all. But the evidence on Ihara-san's hands suggests
strange,
otherwise.
isn't it?
Rather strange, isn't it?
I take it there was a trick to this, too?
That's simple. Before I got in the train, I met with the real
Oh, so
Ihara-san
simple.
at the underground platform. That's when I had him touch the undergarment.
Wow.
After that, all I had to do was go to the bathroom and put them on. That's where the fibers in the trace were from.
Wowza.
What the police found on Ihara-san's hands was exactly what we wanted them to find. And it would serve as hard proof he grabbed me. The courts really ate it up. It was hard not to laugh sometimes.
Oh, you're such a horrible person. It's unbelievable.
You're really starting to open up. That's the spirit.
Just absolutely no fucking remorse at all for any of this. Wow. Just wow. Awesome. Check this one out.
This came out pretty clearly.
Uh-huh.
So the guy in the back is Kuwana posing as Ihara, right?
Yes. And he actually didn't lay a finger on me. His prints couldn't show up.
Terrible person.
Sounds like you had a hell of a time getting this set up.
I didn't. But Sensei sure did.
Okay, well. How about this? Take a look at this.
How about this then?
And this is?
I don't
Before
know.
the incident, Ihara used this card to go through the ticket gate at Ikebukuro, the time of which was recorded.
Right, and it was on October 7th at 7:43 a.m.
Correct!
Thanks, Hoshino-kun.
Hoshino, you're so useful!
Yagami-san?
Show
The
your
earliest
attorney badge.
Mikoshiba's
I wish I
time
could do
of
that.
death
That
would
usually
have been
works.
7:30 a.m.
Phoenix, right?
If Ihara killed Mikoshiba in Ijincho, he would have only had 13 minutes to get to Ikebukuro. And frankly, that's impossible.
That's what's stumping you? Sensei borrowed the card from Ihara-san beforehand and passed through the gate. Afterward, he slipped it back to Ihara-san when they switched places. That way, Ihara-san ended up having the time-stamped card on him. Makes sense now.
Oh, but one more thing.
So even the entry time through the ticket gate was used as part of the alibi?
It all seems so obvious now that I hear it. Nobody'd suspect that a groping was being used as an alibi for murder.
Yeah. And on top of all that, no one knew Mikoshiba had been killed during the trial. They really pulled it off.
Anything else?
Yagami-san, you sure that's enough?
Yeah, I think we've got plenty. Bottom line, groping was a fabrication.
Right, yeah.
At the very least, we know that the prosecution's evidence can all be refuted.
The courts were being intentionally misled. I'm considering filing an appeal.
Are you saying you want a retrial?
I am. We'll
Yeah,
reveal
we need a cool
Ahara
ending.
and Kuwana's plot and overturn
big dramatic
the verdict
finale,
they
you know?
issued.
That might be harder than it sounds.
Why do you say that, Genda-sensei?
Well, the previous trial resulted in Ahara being found guilty, right? As the client, if he doesn't want an appeal, there's no way you're getting one. Doesn't matter what any lawyer tries to do. If Ahara refuses to appeal, then that's that.
And we'll talk to him tomorrow. First, we need to see how he reacts to everything we've got on him.
Sounds
Awesome.
good. Then let's meet at the detention center tomorrow.
I can't wait.
Will do.
So, we done for the night?
Sure are. Great job, everyone.
Yay, we did
Go
it.
Get some rest.
Great stuff. Whiskey.
Yo, Yagami. You sure it was cool to let that Mamiya chick just go home?
Yeah? Why?
I mean, she helped Kuwana kill all those people. Aren't you gonna turn her in or something?
I would. But there's nothing we can do.
Nothing we can do?
Frankly, we don't have any proof of the murder she was talking about.
What, so this is all for nothing?
Nothing directly pointing to Mamiya, anyway. Aside from Mikoshiba, no other bodies turned up.
They're all in freezers.
Which means all we can do is take her home, right?
Maybe they are all in freezers, I don't know.
Safe.
Fine, forget it. Why are you still here? Everyone else went home.
Free
already.
whiskey.
Come on, man. Why the cold shoulder? Am I really that annoying?
You wouldn't be the guy I'd call to hang out with. So if you're done, then go.
Oh, come on, Higashi.
Straight for the jugular,
Stop being mean. I'm cool.
But if it's help you need, I'll be there. I've had nothing but time lately.
Let's play
But
8-ball.
only if you bow your head and ask nice. Then I'll consider it.
I know for a fact you'd help me out regardless. So why waste a good bow? Thanks for the drink.
Off
Dude,
I go.
Come on. That was your cue to bow and ask nice.
How about no? Awesome. Time to call it a day. But first, fight! Hey! Hey! That's it. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Whoa! Pipe down, pal. There you go. Oh, he's got moves. Not anymore. Did Tiger have like that many kicks in Judgment? I feel like I don't remember that. I feel like I remember like more punches, but I don't know. Maybe that was the same. I don't know. Dude's name was Oi. Yeah, that's what he said, and then I beat him up. But he's being too freaking loud. All right, time to go to Popo and buy some products. Same moveset. Huh. A lot of kicks, but only his finishing blows. Yeah, I just feel like I'm seeing more kicks. Not that there's anything wrong with it. Hello, I'm so thirsty. Odin. Seaweed. What would I be without bentos? Honestly, cracked. That's the superior healing item if you can't be asked to spend money. Yeah, skateboarding in Kamurocho, man. It sure is something. Speed it up. go real fast. Did Yakuza ever have 7-Elevens in that game? No. No, I don't think they did. I think that's what Popo is meant to be, isn't it? Like a sort of stand-in for that. Oh, what a day. I gotta rest on my couch. What am I gonna do with all this money? Well, in that case, I want to go for a quick piss. I want to go to Yokohama, and hopefully there's some shit I can actually like buy there. I don't fucking know. I'll check a taxi on the way if I can just do that. Hey. No, as I was saying, I'm just gonna see if I interact with a cab. But you know what? I have to probably do that. Let's just open the fucking post box. Let's see what bullshit we got in here. Well, a lot of random shit. Oh my god. This is why I didn't want to check it, but... Ooh, doggy! Oh, wow! Look at all the... I got a girlfriend! I have a girlfriend. I have a girlfriend. Oh, wow. Just wow. The fuck is all this shit? Oh, God. Oh, hey, Sugiura. Hey, Higashi. Oh, Kaito's back. God. The girlfriend DLC. I will... Oh, God. And off boxer. The telekinesis, yep. Was... Now I'm gonna do my own thing. Where is taxi? Ta-da. Fuck. It's like when you start Fallout New Vegas and you just get unloaded on with all these fucking items. Hates boxing style. Look, I just want the vanilla experience, you know. I don't want bonus shit that might break the balance of the game a little bit. Even though that is literally all I just got there, so... You can't go to a Jincho. Splendid. How they get all that stuff in there? I don't know. Like, the postman is like complaining. Yagami, can you please check your fucking post? Not yet. Not yet. Okay, where do I get, like, gear? That looks like a gear place. Gotta move that gear up. Gotta move that gear up. Okay, did I get any gear from that DLC shit?
What the fuck?
No. Maybe up here. Oh. Self-defense apparel. Let's go! I got a cool skateboard. Where do I equip that? In the menu? I think it was that, wasn't it? Sorry, I didn't really look at it because I don't often actually go to this menu at all. It's like nothing useful then. Oh, I got the hover drive. Whoa! Now I can float. I don't know, try too hard. I got some extracts. I noticed. Okay, this is where I want to go. But I have nothing but money. Fuck it, we ball. Okay. Resistant shed. Oh, wow. That's expensive, though. Whoa! Calm down. Fighter in a way. It's pretty good. Okay. Get some guard pants. Ooh. 20% attack though, damn. I mean, how much of this can I even wear? Oh. Okay. Top, bottom, 2 accessories. Very well. In that case, we'll go for 20% attack and... Does that make sense? It'll be 15 defense. I'm trying to see what I want to get here. It's just... Or I could do 12, 12, and... What are both? I mean, that sounds good to me. Perfectly balanced, chat room. Perfectly fucking balanced. I mean, yeah, you just do that. I just wear 2 of these. EX boost duration. Wow. I don't fucking know. First things first, let's do this. Yeah. Alright, great. Also powerful! Can I just stack 2 of these? I think I can, right? Sorry, I know this is so boring, but... Oh, you can't. Fuck! Oh, my money! No! Well, you can't. Okay, that's okay. Just get the, You know, I like the sound of that, but I don't think I need that much. EX power, probably. Fuck it, why not? I gotta get an achievement for owning every single piece of gear. Oh, that's why. Okay. Yagami feels good now. Yagami is nice and healthy. What's the save button? Right. Alright, I'm all over the place. Keep playing different games. And they have slightly different menus. Okay, well. I'll be honest with you, that's fine. I'm good to go. Go back to the story. Surf's up. I mean, skates up. Dude. Wait, let's put it to the test. Let's see my new powers. My powers are fading. Oh, my perfect guard. My perfect shit. Holy shit. Okay, that's good. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm noticing the power boost. I mean, look, I gotta spend my money on something, right? Okay. Pressing B. It doesn't work when they start flying in the air like that. What the fuck? Oh, I'm using the tiger. Much better. Bro, I'm drunk. There you go. Why was he so angry? Why was he purple? Oh, I'm so hungry. I'm hungry. Open door. Oh, I know this place. Kind of. Is that the guy who is supposed to work here? I don't even remember. We're gonna get a beer. Got an item drop.
Starving. I'm starting to feel it.
Oh.
Pretty tasty. Thanks.
I see. I thought there was gonna be like an item in the beer. Whoa, a little delicious treat for me in the beer. Are the skateboards just cosmetic? I think they are, right? Yeah, I think so too. I doubt they would actually change anything, but no chewing animation. Well, they didn't have the budget for that yet, you know. Took a whole couple of years to come up with that.
So, you're recommending an appeal. I have that right? Did some new evidence come to light?
Yui Mamiya told us some things, like how you faked your alibi for Mikoshiba's murder. You wanted the sexual battery conviction, right?
Well,
maybe.
Your goal was to avenge your son and humiliate the law on a grand scale.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Why?
Ahara-san, we have a much better grasp of the situation than you think.
And what exactly have you grasped?
Like Yagami-san just said, you're innocent.
Oh, he looks massive.
As far as the harassment goes. As your lawyer, I'll file for an appeal. And we'll make sure the world knows it.
Thanks, but no. I'm scum of the earth. A pervert. The prosecution and the judge made that very clear in the verdict.
On the day of the crime, October 7th, at around 6:30 a.m., you were in Ijincho, not Tokyo.
Baloney. I was relaxing at home.
Except that you weren't.
Oh?
Nope.
You wanted to give the man who pushed your son to suicide the beating of a lifetime. And you'd miss out on that opportunity
Why
if
is
you
this
were
guy
at
such a
home,
dickhead?
Which is why you were in Ijincho instead. Isn't that right?
He sucks.
You and Kuwana's former student staked out Mikoshiba's house until he left. Then you dragged your prey into a car and brought him to an abandoned building in Ijincho, which would later become a murder scene.
Oh, he was just relaxing at
Every
home.
bone on Mikoshiba's fingers was broken. Remembering how he pushed Toshiro-kun to his
lives
death,
here.
it's no wonder you'd go that far. You tortured Mikoshiba without a shred of remorse. You inflicted no small amount of pain and terror. There's no way you weren't there. And I'd put my money on that.
And then...
You need the whole play-by-play? Even though you already know it?
Oh, not at all. I'm just fascinated by this outrageous little story.
What did he do after beating him up? He did this. I think, I don't know.
As for what you did next after beating Mikoshiba.
Okay, and what exactly is the point of showing this to me?
Hang on.
Hang on, my phone's broken.
Was it, though? Pull yourself together and press on.
Alright, he won't leave the room or anything. What did he do next? Oh. This. Obviously this. Maybe. Wait, have I not fucking showed him this? I thought I would have done this by now, to be honest.
What you did next after beating Mikoshiba.
Look, you did this. You recorded it.
It's quite a home video.
I guess I forgot we actually haven't showed this yet.
Without leaving anything on Mikoshiba's body that could be traced back to you, you slit his throat. Estimated time of death was around 7:30 a.m. on October 7th.
Right. If I ever stream Phoenix, right, I'm
tossed
cooked.
the bloody coat and made your way to Ikebukuro Station, where Yui Mamiya was waiting.
Are you sure? I was at Ikebukuro by 7:30 a.m. Would have been impossible for me to kill Mikoshiba and Ijincho.
Car.
The person in the security camera footage in Ikebukuro was a double who imitated your likeness. The identity of whom belonged to Jin Kuwana, the handyman in Ijincho.
Just get a game over for the wrong
Maybe you know
evidence.
him by a different name. Former high school teacher Yu Kitakata. So which name did he give you?
I don't know who you're talking about.
With Kuwana in view of the security camera, you met up with Yui Mamiya at Ikebukuro first. That's where you touched the
Him is
underground
full of absolutely psychos.
The police would later
That's what I'm
discover and
learning.
trace evidence on your hands and pin the groping on you. Then you made your way to Shinjuku Station. After that, Mamiya and Kuwana acted out the groping as they arrived at Shinjuku Station. Kuwana jumped out of the train and Mamiya chased after him. And then, in the smallest of blind spots in a station absolutely packed with cameras, you were waiting for Kuwana, who looked just like you. With the two of you matching, you were able to swap places in that huge crowd without anyone noticing.
Holding hands.
Kuwana handed you the
no,
transit
no,
card
okay,
used
okay.
to pass the ticket gate. Just one piece of hard evidence that places you in Ikebukuro at 7:43 a.m. And right after the swap, Mamiya started calling for help. After that, well, we've all seen how the news reported it. You were caught in a public place with plenty of witnesses.
An active duty police officer arrested for sexual battery. The public outcry was very clear. As a result, despite it being your first offense, you were actually tried and convicted. The consensus is that it was a fitting punishment for someone so heinous. Even as your lawyer, I felt the same.
Have some confidence in yourself, Shirosaki-sensei.
Fuck off.
The prosecution, the judge, and a lawyer like you all laid out the evidence in court.
I'm sick of this asshole. Get rid of him.
I'm in no position to doubt you. And I've long accepted the ruling that Toshiro was never bullied. There's nothing I can do but abide by the rule of law. Right? That's all
Kill
I
the
can
guy.
do, right?
I know what you're trying to say. You carried out the justice that the courts wouldn't, right?
Everything my son went through was passed off like it never even happened.
He broke him pretty quick there.
School, the teachers, and yes, the court. They all dismissed the reason he died.
That's when Kuwana came in the picture, telling you Toshiro-kun had been bullied. But was it Kuwana's words that suddenly made you want to kill Mikoshiba? Because all of his fingers were broken while he was still alive. Was that really all just your pent-up rage?
What do you have to say, Tahara-san?
Who told him the truth? Maybe it was Sawa. I don't know.
Was Sawa-sensei the one who told you the truth? She was the only person Toshiro-kun confided in. You had to have heard it from her, right?
No, and all your theories are wrong.
Nearly hit the nail on the head, as they say.
Nearly?
After my trial, she confessed she knew about the bullying. But only to her old teacher over the phone. She had no idea she was being recorded.
What?
Kuwana-san let me listen to that recording where I learned Sawa-sensei had been muzzled by both the homeroom teacher and the lawyer. That was the proof of Toshiro's bullying I'd wanted all throughout the trial. After hearing Sawa-sensei's words, I finally understood. They pushed my boy over the edge.
Was there no other evidence of the bullying? Like a diary of Toshiro-kun's or something of the sort?
Nothing. Toshiro never talked to me or my wife about the bullying. And that was probably all my fault. He was bullied in middle school, too. Kids would throw his pencil case around or hide his books. When I heard about it, I chewed him out. They walk all over you because you're weak. Grow spine, I told him.
I take it that was the wrong approach.
Yeah.
No shit, Yagami. Jesus,
I can't
man.
Imagine how much courage it took.
Well,
to
looks like that
forward
didn't work
with
out for you, buddy. It's like, okay, thanks,
I'm
Yagami.
sure he felt ashamed about it.
Why is he such a dickhead in this game?
Listen when he pleaded for help. I should have told him
He's
I
got
was
no
proud
subtlety
of his
at all.
bravery. But instead, I pushed him away. And in the end, Toshiro tried to make sure he never showed weakness to us again. No matter how much
Not
pain
a very good
he was
father with
in.
all due respect fact, but still,
He
like,
went to a private school out in Yokohama because he hated
he's,
living with me.
you just
But in
gotta
the
go for that
end,
quimp.
He still suffered.
And that's why you didn't hesitate to unleash hell on Mikoshiba.
If you say so.
So the first time Kuwana showed up was when he let you listen to the phone call with Sawa-sensei, right?
Yes. He approached me and asked me if I still wanted justice for my son. I was in uniform when he came to me too. Very bold. But it paid off. I owe him a debt of gratitude. He reassured me he had already taken care of multiple individuals like Goshiba, and that he'd urged other families to avenge the children they lost to bullying. He'd tell them that simply being branded a bully wasn't enough.
After all this, I'm still thinking.
He promised to deliver real justice.
Where does RK come into this?
If justice can be served at one's own discretion, laws would cease to serve their function. If the law isn't fair to everyone, no one
Like, that's
will
all I'm
obey.
thinking about still. Like, we gotta
The
get
law
the
is
scoop on
only
this.
able to help the powerless because it can't be swayed by money, force, or anything else.
Then tell me, what's the solution when the law fails to punish someone who laughs in its face? To overlook those the law won't judge is to abandon those the law couldn't protect.
To render justice with confidence, you require sufficient evidence.
Some of the victims' families refused Kuwana's offer of revenge, telling him it would be unforgivable. But even after rejecting his offer, not a one reported Kuwana-san to the police. Do you understand what that implies? Whether you follow through with revenge or not, Kuwana-san presents a solution that resonates with people. Being that the law is unfair and imperfect. Am I wrong about that?
No, you're not. But we're fighting to make it as fair as we can. Laws have to change until they are perfect.
They don't change fast enough. Toshiro's death was murder by another name. Yet, Hiromi Kushiba walked free. He even got to enroll in a teaching program as a student teacher. Someone like him? It's insane! I'd die of old age before the law was ever written to be fair enough. For Toshiro's sake, I can't turn a blind eye to a world where the Mikoshibas can live without consequence. Tell me, what alternative was there to getting blood on my hands? I didn't have any other choice.
Yagami-san, did he just...
Did that just happen?
This is the first time you've admitted to killing Mikoshima.
Did I just, what the...
You really did your research. Unlike those useless
Yeah,
cops.
forget about all that. Wait a minute, you just admitted to murder, never mind.
Hassan's plan was impressive.
Changing the topic.
Almost airtight. I didn't expect it to be unraveled so quickly.
I won't say quick.
I just got lucky. There was some dirt on Yui Mamiya that Kuwana could have used against her. If we hadn't found
Isn't
it,
this being
there's no
recorded?
way we
I don't think so. I don't know.
What are you talking about?
You think a little like Yakuza goons are gonna walk in?
Sorry, but I'm under no obligation to tell you.
Ahara-san, you'll be sent to prison as a sex offender as it stands.
Of course. Just as I planned.
But we can
Charges
throw
will
everyone
be
else in the shit.
confirmed, and I'll be convicted.
You let us go to retrial.
Prosecution. They wouldn't be able to admit they made a mistake. I could scream, "I killed Mikoshiba" at the top of my lungs.
That's the plan.
It wouldn't matter.
The
Are
microphone,
you
son of the
saying you
boot.
intend to admit to the murder?
Well,
after
that's
you
how they
release?
hear each other, dumbass.
Everyone's seen the video.
It's not being
of me
recorded.
killing
It's not like a
Mikoshiba
fucking
by
Discord call.
It's obviously authentic.
What the fuck do you think? Who do you think they're talking
and
to?
the police are saying it's fake. They need it to be fake. Even if I do confess,
It's soundproof
they'll
glass, I
sweep
think.
it under the rug.
They wouldn't.
No, that's not beneath them. But I take it how they react doesn't really matter to you. All you want is to humiliate the law, don't you? The same system that determined Toshiro-kun's incident didn't happen.
Well, guess what?
It seems you're starting to understand, Yagami-san.
I'm gonna blow this thing open.
If the prosecution wanted to charge me for Mikoshiba's murder, then they'd have to retract the battery verdict. And that would mean admitting to a massive blunder by the court at the hands of a criminal. It would be chaos. Despite knowing who murdered Mikoshiba, no one would know what to make of the case. Wouldn't that just be wonderful?
I hear you. And I even get why you'd feel pretty proud of accomplishing that.
Do you?
But in this case, the guys pretty much grabbed the tiger by the tail.
What tiger's tail?
Someone's issuing orders to the thugs in Kamurocho from behind the scenes. He's the tiger in this case. And they've been closing in on your partner, Kuwana. And Sawa-sensei got in their path. I'm sure you get the newspaper in here, right? You know, don't you? Sawa-sensei was killed after the thugs broke into her home. All because she got involved with Kuwana.
I'm aware she was killed. But this is the first I'm hearing of the reason why. And by thugs, you mean arcade?
Yes, get to the...
Yeah.
Let's see what
we
it's all
don't know
about.
why they're going after Kuwana. Any ideas?
No way I'd know.
You think it could be because she got mixed up in your deadly little game?
Excuse me?
That's what getting away with murder really looks like. The more you perpetuate the lie, the greater the rift you create. And then, the unthinkable happens. Kuwana killed others besides Mikoshiba. You said so yourself. That's what brought the angry tiger into play. And if Sawa-sensei ended up paying for that instead, then how can you begin to believe your vengeance is fair?
Because she gave false testimony. She lied in court to say Toshiro was never bullied.
She couldn't name Mikoshiba, who was a minor at the time, without evidence. What's more, she was haunted by her testimony, always second-guessing if she did the right thing. But now she's been killed. Somehow that's acceptable to you? I'm gonna clear up what happened to Sawa-sensei. Just like you did for Toshiraku.
Oh, Ihara, you may have lost your judgment,
By going
but
public
I will
with
find the
everything you
judgment.
and Kuwana did. The
Hopefully
first step
it's
is
not
to
poor
appeal the
judgment.
sexual battery and undo this whole lie.
You never groped
You get the
Mamiya. That's one crime you're innocent of, Ihara-san. The court's verdict was incorrect. So please give us the chance to appeal. We can prove your innocence.
What on earth would I get out of that?
Go to jail for real.
You get to humiliate the court again. Besides, what are you gonna do for the next half a year in a cell?
Fine. Do what you
You
want.
humiliate the court twice. Isn't that
Just
awesome?
know this.
Yes?
I have no intention of admitting to killing Mikoshiba in court. Is your appeal still worth a damn?
Yeah.
We won't know till we try.
And we just
Let's
have
go,
evidence that
Sarah-san.
you did.
We have client approval to proceed with the appeal. We better act fast.
We could just
Yes,
straight up show that video,
agreed.
I guess, but...
Yagami-san,
AD9.
Sawa-sensei's death isn't on me. Even if I have grabbed the tiger by the tail.
I mean,
that doesn't mean
as a
I
wise man
killed
once said, you put the plan into
By
motion.
that logic, you may as well admit that Mikoshiba didn't kill Toshiraku. You can't have it both ways. Listen to me.
I don't know about that one, but okay.
About why Sawa-sensei
I don't know about that one, Yagami, but sure.
We're gonna expose all of it.
I think they're not quite
That's the
exactly
only
comparable,
thing
but
left we can do for her.
at all, for that matter. But hey, you do you, I guess. Oh yeah, well, justice goes both ways, bitch. That's not really comparable, I don't think. But hey, it's Yagami. He's a silly guy.
I'm going to fill Genda-sensei in on what
He's
happened.
got such a mouth in this
Why don't
game.
you head over to the office?
Sure thing.
I hope I did. He did lose his judgment, you know. Okay, my bad. Oh yeah, this does control it slightly differently. It feels like. Well, let me just skate around a little bit. All right, I'm ready to go. Okay, 4-4.
So then, Ihara admitted to killing Mikoshiba, did he?
Off the record, yeah. He also admitted Kuwana approached him to offer revenge.
Off the record.
Sounds like you were productive.
Well, it
It's
kind of sounds
enough
like it's
for us
on the
to move
record if you
forward
bring it
with
out
the
that pain.
appeal, I'd say. How does that sound, Genda-sensei?
Genda-sensei?
No.
The sexual battery and Mikoshiba's murder are the very same case. To clear Ihara of harassment, you'll need to prove he murdered Mikoshiba. But you don't have evidence he did, do you?
Ihara-san was captured on video committing the murder.
And the prosecution claims it's a fake.
I don't understand how they could
of
say
unknown
that.
origins. The police are saying the same.
But hey,
They're only saying that to cover their asses.
In reality, the sexual battery evidence against Ihara-san is what was really fake. At the very least, we can claim Yui Mamiya and the others aided in fabricating that, alibi or not.
You really think the courts will grant you an appeal for just that?
Are you saying that's not possible?
I wouldn't go that far. But Ihara won't admit to murdering Mikoshiba in court. Kind of significant, don't you think? So what chance do you have even if you do appeal? Without any decisive new evidence, you'll just end up splitting hairs over the original verdict. And what good'll it do other than damage your own reputation, Saru-kun?
but what if you win big?
To be honest with you, I feel like I've been deeply underestimated.
I can do it.
What?
Saori-san, are you actually...
She can lock in.
Yes. As a matter of fact, I am.
You have every right to be.
Oh,
Listen,
shut the
Sensei.
fuck up, Oshino.
Ahara and Kuwana devised
Oh,
this plan
I mean,
knowing full well they can
jeez.
manipulate the justice system.
Oh, you're
Have
so
we not fallen
kawaii when
right
you're
into their
mad.
trap? If we
30-year-old
succeed
guy,
in
by the way.
prosecution now, we
35,
play
I
right
think.
into
Something
their
like that.
hand.
True.
So
How is that
can
even
worry
possible?
about
We don't know.
reputation when our duty as lawyers is to face the law.
Exactly,
I
Genda.
understand where you're coming from. and
Shut
you're
up,
right
old
to
head.
think
We're gonna ride this
And
thing to the
remember,
ground.
While acting as Ahara's defense in the first trial, I never truly believed the claim.
Girl
I
power.
didn't
Pasta
trust the
power.
person I was defending, and I felt sick to my stomach even being in the courtroom.
Saori-san.
Ahara likely saw right through that. He probably took great delight in our myopic dedication to the law.
Gotta make it
And he won't stand
right.
for that. I'm gonna show him exactly what I can do.
What about you, Yagami? I want to hear your thoughts.
You know exactly what I'm gonna say. Go on, Sari.
We should listen to Sari-san. I understand why Ihara and Kuwana did what they did, but I can't condone it.
Lock in.
I see. So you feel it too, huh?
Yes. Although my motivation may not be as righteous as Sari-san's.
What do you mean?
Mikoshiba's murder, the fake groping alibi, the one behind it all was Kuwana, and he's in hiding. We need to shine enough light on him that the public can see what he is. And the perfect place to do it is during Ihara's appeal hearing.
So it's not Ihara you're after, but Kuwana.
If we pursue Ihara's case, Kuwana-san's actions will naturally come to light.
And if we draw out Kuwana, then RK and the ones backing them will make their move. Soma from RK said Sawa-sensei knew too much, which means whoever's behind them has a secret that needs to stay buried, even if it means murder. And I need to figure that secret out. I owe Sawa-sensei that closure. The only thing we can do for
she
her
just
now
kind of died for
is
nothing.
make sure the ones pulling the strings pay for it.
We're gonna deal with him.
Well said. I guess going back wasn't ever
All right,
really an
Yagami,
option.
you picked the right dialogue option.
Sensei.
Looks like I got complacent from all the peace and quiet. Leave it to me to underestimate the younger generation.
All right, we'll get him a
I
cigarette.
apologize. I shouldn't have been so impertinent.
That should be my line, Sari-kun. I suppose I have to make up my mind after all that, don't I? Get out there and do what needs to be done.
Do the justice.
And heaven
I mean,
help
the
everyone
judgment.
his way.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. You heard him.
Yeah, Sugiura, why are you here, bro? I don't know. He's here too. Come on. They broke my other pinky. Oh!
Hello?
Yagamishi, are you still in Kamurocho?
Yeah, why? What's
I'm
up?
afraid RK seems to be amassing in
Uh-oh.
Ijincho. It's very bizarre.
Are they now?
Yeah, I can't shake the feeling that the officers like Soma and Akutsu are still in town.
You think so? If I was Soma, I'd have left Ijincho by now. He's a person of interest in Sawa-sensei's murder, too.
I see. That does make sense.
It's bubbling.
Things are settling into place here, though. I'm heading back to Ijincho with Sugiura. We got a lot to go over with you when I get back.
Wonder what it
Okay.
could be.
You just leave? Yeah, you guys deal with all that arcade shit. I gotta go to Ijincho. Yep. Alright. Where taxi? Alright. Kinda funny. I thought I'd have to do like some shit here, but no, you can just go. I'm leaving, you whack show. Should get some water. I don't want to. I'll get like another half an hour, I think. Yeah, that makes sense. Half of an hour of Yagami. I think I'm going to play Sonic Unleashed tomorrow. And I don't know. I don't really want to play Payday 3, but I haven't played it in a while. So I think maybe I'll play it on Saturday. I don't know. Like, when you don't play it for enough time and you go back to it, it's like, okay, I can do this, you know? But the whole playing it over and over again is, you know, it's not my favorite thing to play a lot of. We'll see. Maybe I'll lie. And I'll play something entirely different. Forced to play Payday 3. Not really forced. I like to just at least keep the flame a little bit alive with it, you know what I mean? Just be like, I'm not completely clocked out, but I kind of have, but also not 100%, or like 10%, you know? 20% Payday 3 syndrome. You gotta, you know, you gotta check up on you fuck up a friend every now and then, you know. See what's going on. Maybe we can find some mods. Or not. Yokohama 99.
Well, now that's something. Looks like we're
Again, I might
finally
not. I might
starting
play
to see
something
the whole
entirely different.
picture.
I want to play something co-op.
Kuwana-san, or rather
That much is true.
Kikahata-sensei, huh? And his students helped Ihara murder Mikoshiba. But there's still some things that doesn't explain.
Like what?
Like, why does RK keep
Like
going
what?
after Kuwana-san? You
Duke
think
Amano, you
that's
should
weird
know.
too, right, Yagami-san?
Yes.
Yeah. That's the piece of the puzzle that'll lead us to why Sawa-sensei got killed. Before they came to Ijincho, RK was originally looking for Shinya Kawai, but when they found out he might have been killed, they suddenly shifted gears to Kuwana. So what are they trying to accomplish?
We can guess all we want, but that's not gonna get us anywhere. Shouldn't we ask someone in RK directly? They're strengthening their numbers in Ijincho as we speak.
The goons at the bottom rung aren't gonna be in the know on that.
Akutsu will know.
If Akutsu or Soma were around, then we might get somewhere.
That's true.
Sitting around here won't get us any further. I'm gonna head into the city for a bit. I'm quick on my feet. That's about all I have going for me right now.
How modest of you.
Yeah, don't say that, Yagami-shi. Otherwise, what ground do we have to stand on?
I should head outside. Message, huh? Oh. Uh-huh. Yes, I remember. That's a good reply. Yes, I remember. Look around town. Hello, town. Make way for Yagami. And my skateboard. Oh.
Hello?
It's Shirosaki. Do you have a minute, Yagami-san?
Yeah, what's up?
Yep.
I was thinking back on our interview with Ihara-san, and something he said isn't sitting right with me. So I wanted to ask your opinion.
Which part felt off?
The part about Kuwana approaching other bullying victims besides Ihara-san to offer revenge. Ihara-san also mentioned that most of them rejected his offer, but never went to the police either.
Yeah, and?
Well, wasn't the first bully Kuwana killed his own student? Shinya Kawai, I mean. Tormented by his bullies, Mitsuru Kusamoto's leap left him in a coma to this day. That event was the catalyst for Kuwana's actions. So wouldn't he have approached his parents about revenge too?
Mitsuru Kusamoto's parents? You're talking about his mother, Reiko Kusamoto, right?
Good logic.
Yes, who is currently Vice Minister of the Ministry of Health. If she accepted or is even an accessory to a revenge plot against Kawai, then there's no way she'd ever want that secret to get out. With her level of influence and power, wouldn't it be possible that she ordered RK to silence Kuwana? Which would explain how RK's actions are being controlled.
Is it really the Ministry of Health again?
And you think it's Reiko Kusamoto?
You don't think vice ministers can control criminal organizations from the shadows?
Yeah, they do remember Judgment, you know.
Tsukumo's actually looked into her before. I'll talk to him about
He
it.
was there all along, the mastermind.
This is genius, Sari-san.
Oh my God, sorry.
Right to who's controlling RK.
Sweet.
Quite a compliment coming from you.
I mean, that was a very valid point. I don't think of that.
Sweat it. I'll call you if I find anything out.
Fucking Ministry of Health again. Like, what have they got against the Ministry of Health? No, let's go back. Oh. This hoverboard control is weird. Okay. I just went for a brisk walk and I have a great idea.
Yagami-san, back already?
That was quick. I figured you'd be out in the town until evening.
Well, the day's not over yet. I need you to look into Reiko Kusamoto again. She might be the one behind RK.
Really?
Yeah. Can you pull up the picture of her you showed me last time?
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Have a look at that picture.
Take a look at this, Yagami-shi. Reiko Kusamoto became vice minister just recently. It hasn't even been a full year yet.
Looks like she's still got a good rep.
My favorite website.
Yeah, there's almost no criticism of her out there.
The Ministry Revolution, bucking the bureaucracy. Golden parachutes don't fly with Kusamoto. Go her. Vice Minister is pretty high up there, yeah?
Big time. If she really did take Kuwana up on his offer, silencing him would be the quickest way to save her skin. And in that case, she'd need some kind of connection to RK.
Some kind of connection? A bit vague, no?
Fair enough, but RK already took an innocent life while hunting Kuwana down.
Right. And after killing Sawa-sensei, they tried to kill me, too.
RK stands for Reiko
Still,
Kusamoto. Oh my God, it makes sense.
A risky proposition.
Oh, it's all
again,
solving itself, the
someone's
judgment.
pulling the strings. They have a lot less to worry about. Especially if that someone has vice minister status.
Well, the internet's not gonna give us much else. How about we do our usual thing? Go straight to the source.
Maybe we should.
Would it really be that easy to get a meeting with someone like her?
Mitsuru Kusamoto's still in a coma, right?
Yes.
If he's in a hospital, we can catch her by surprise there.
I guess that might work.
Huh.
Oh, boom!
What's this now?
What's what now?
Breaking news from the net. It says manhunt for Sawa-sensei's murderer.
And?
It's hitting the network news too. The person they're after.
I was gonna say Yagami.
The murder of private school teacher Yoko Sawa in her own
apartment.
Okay. Kanagawa PD is conducting a search for the
him.
suspect. Self-proclaimed handyman Yu.
I like the idea if it was Yagami.
Why are they looking for Kuwana?
Shouldn't they be after Soma?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Before and after the incident. It's also surfaced that he's been using a false identity.
That'd be so funny. I mean, we'd just be fucked to that point. I mean, it wouldn't be the weirdest thing. It could be Kaito. There was DNA in there, right?
Sort of connection to Sawa-san.
What the fuck?
If Kuwana-san was caught on camera, then surely some RK thugs were as well?
Someone's pulling the strings.
Yeah, I think so. On that note, I should have been in the footage too.
Curious.
The police only seem to want Kuwana, but why? Guess we'll have to ask them ourselves.
Okay.
Ask who?
That
Detective
big belly guy.
Watanabe from Kanagawa PD. He was the guy in charge of Mikoshiba's murder.
Very busy. What? Make it quick.
Been a while, hotshot.
Yeah, I guess it has. Hey, I'm curious. Do you have any evidence that Kuwana killed Sawa-sensei?
I take it you saw the news. Kuwana was caught on camera near the crime scene. Plus, he knew the victim. And if that's not enough, he was using a fake name. How's that for evidence?
Not very good.
But I saw Soma holding an ice pick up to Sawa-sensei. Plus, there were RK footprints all over the scene. So why is Kuwana the only suspect?
Because the big boys with big balls at HQ said so. Barking at me won't get you anywhere.
Great, okay.
So this is all just pressure from upstairs? What is going on here?
Why are you so bent out of shape? Kuwana's a legitimate suspect, and all we're doing is following procedure. So stick your private investigator schnoz somewhere else.
You know, you sound pretty bent out of shape yourself. Where are you right now? I was thinking maybe we could meet
We're
up.
gonna beat him up.
How's a free pass to bitch about your work sound? Abe-san?
On the phone, in person, there's nothing I can tell you.
He hung up.
Damn it, let's trace the call. Oh, he did.
To focus in on the background noise.
God, how is that even possible?
Despite all the interference, I have a good
I
idea.
love that they're just using like
Nabe-san's location.
Tsukumo as like
what?
He's just
Seriously?
the MacGuffin
He's on
guy.
the main drag in Chinatown. If you go now, I'm sure you'll find him.
He just knows.
But is he even gonna listen to
Like
you?
fuck it.
It won't matter if I miss him because we said.
Oh, I hope we get to beat him up. I said like the first time I saw him, I said he
Click on
looks
its
like he'll be a
DVD.
boss fight. So I hope he is.
Can't compete with that.
Oh well, we'll find out. Maybe he'll just be like, "Shut the fuck up, Yagami. I'm gonna beat your ass." And if you don't, you know, tough shit. Beat in Chinatown. Let's go, baby. Fucking steak, baby. Fuck. Get your board out, lad. Oh shit, is that what I think it is? You know what? You know what? It's round 2. We can do it this time. Oh god! Oh, I've got plenty of health this time. That's good. We have to get the money. Brace yourselves, lads. We can do it. Revenge. Revenga! Yep. What? Oh, much better, lads. Much better, lads, much better.
Really, guys?
Jesus, that guy with the hammer. We're even now. Well, maybe not even, because we have to actually get the guy who had the hammer, but... Come on, fellas. Big money? How much money did I even get? I didn't even pay attention. $50,000? That's pretty good.
And stay
Not
down.
bad. Still, I don't know about that guy who, like, hit me twice with a hammer, taking me out that easy, but... A little bit of health boost is all I need. A little bit of health boost is all I need. Big jump. Whoa! Move it, boy. Alright, we'll do this shit, and then... probably put me into ending the stream territory. That sounds good to me. I'd say between the two games, I've been enjoying this more than Pirate Yakuza, though, to be honest. But I've not been enjoying Pirate Yakuza. I think I like them both for different reasons. I don't know. Pirate Yakuza has, like, more side content to get into, at least, I don't know, at the moment. I mean, I'm sure this does too, but... I don't know, bro. I just kind of want to get the story done so I can get through all these fucking games one at a time. I have enjoyed the side content that I did in this, though. Like, I'm not against it. But I don't know, the fighting here is just... It's probably the most fun part of the game for me, so that's why I keep doing it. Pirate Yakuza, though, I mean, it's got a lot of side stuff to get into, but also at the same time, it's kind of repetitive and grinding. So you should just combine the two. Pirate Judgment in Hawaii. Yar, walk the plank. That's a good idea. Oh, I finally did it. I think he's dead.
What a waste.
I don't know. I would say generally preferred this. Probably isn't too surprising, but. Where is he?
Yagami, why are you here?
Oh, hey, Nabe.
Just walking down the street.
And you were...
It's Sakurai.
Oh, right.
Oh.
I take it you didn't just happen to be in the neighborhood.
Let's just say some friends of mine have a real keen sense of smell. Something stinks about the cops here.
Oof. Excuse me, pal.
Shut up.
The Sawa case. Why aren't you going after RK? Or are you, and you're just keeping me in the dark?
This isn't the place to talk about that. What the... Hey!
I get the feeling something's keeping you guys from doing your jobs. And I don't have to listen to you.
You want to say that again? Sakurai, I gotta hit the can. Head back to the station. Huh? Need to take a piss, Yagami? You're looking hydrated.
Yeah.
I am so hydrated.
Then let's.
Oh, I get it. He's gonna give me a little bit of information. Oh.
Damn. What's he up to?
They're just gonna be the pissing mini game from Kiwami too. Alright, listen here, buddy. Dodgy shit's going on.
Nice spot you brought me to.
It goes all the way to the top.
Well, we're about to have a shitty conversation. Might as well do it with a pleasant view.
Do the cops really believe Kuwana is responsible for Sawa-sensei's death?
You wouldn't be looking.
This is a classic place to be.
Serious. You even have a warrant.
To arrest Kuwana?
See you tomorrow,
His real
Ishi.
name's Yu Kitakata. He's been using a fake. And he services right at the murder scene of his former student. In my eyes, he was suspicious enough.
What about Soma from RK? He should have been spotted on the nearby cameras too. Like when he entered her apartment.
He wasn't.
How is that possible?
Let me rephrase. There's no footage that had RK anywhere near it.
Oh, see, it's
That's
sussy.
supposed to be. The moment Mikoshiba's murder went down, the higher-ups had been busy playing politics. I had a handle on things when they were just competing with Tokyo PD over who got to grill Ihara. But after that murder footage came out, it really stirred shit up. Sawa-sensei's case has me scratching my head too. Someone at the top is trying to keep details under wraps. And they think it'll work even in this day.
You know, this guy can be reliable because his tie
You're saying
is
the whole
undone.
force is
That's
in
how you know the
cover-up?
detective is a good one or a bad one.
It started with the footage surrounding Sawa's apartment.
He's just tired of it all.
On the inside erased it. Any footage that had the RK guys tagged in it is totally wiped.
Erase the footage? Are you serious?
Yeah. You heard me. Kuwana leaving her place is all that's left. Even the parts where you show up are long gone. Before and after, the only person that the cameras pin the crime on is Kuwana himself.
Who would go so far to erase the footage?
The Ministry of Health.
Who would do something like that?
It's time to let it go, Yagami. Mikoshiba's case and Sawa-sensei's
Yeah, the clean
case.
detectives are the
Close
most evil.
book.
There you go.
And to tie up the loose ends, and this is the shitty part.
Okay.
Kuwana has to die in an accident.
Oh shit. That's a lot of information.
As soon as they track him down, they'll put him into custody and then blame it on negligence. They'll say he resisted arrest and died in the struggle, I guess. Someone clearly wants Kuwana gone.
I think we know who that is.
Come on.
There's no way it's actually the Ministry of Health again.
Kuwana is clearly a target of someone higher up.
That's kind of funny.
Even if he sees it
The third game, they'll somehow be involved again.
As far as I'm concerned, the case is closed. You wouldn't understand until you've been on the force. When the team you're playing
Corruption.
for is rotten to the core, all you can do is look the other way. As for me, I'll stick to the cut and dry cases for a while. That's what'll keep me an honest cop.
That's bullshit. You'll shut the lid on the trash, ignore the smell of the blood coming from
Shaking the
inside
fuck
your
out of the guy.
pretending it's justice, and then you call that being an honest cop?
Asshole. Did you forget that you were talking to a detective?
Oh, we do get the fight. Oh shit! All right. Jeez.
You never did answer the question, Nami-san. Who
This
had
is
the authority
escalating.
to erase the security cameras? Who wants Kuwana dead so bad that they do it inside?
Even if I told you, what the fuck could you do about it, detective? Smartass!
Fuck it, let's bowl.
Leave it alone, Yagami.
I'm actually so glad I get to fight this guy because I called it. Like, not even out of anything other than the way that he looked. I'm just like, he looks like he would be a boss fight. I'm actually really amused. I'm so glad I got it. I'm so glad I got it right.
That son of a bitch!
Why do you keep using this song? You have so many other fucking songs to use, you stupid game. Oh god, this isn't the fighting style of who I think it is, right? I don't think it is. We're good. Or is it? It's not Saito, is it? It's definitely the flashback I'm getting, but I'll have some Odin. Oh. Go and get them. I don't think it's Saito, but it's not far off.
I think it's time you cooled off!
I hate these QTEs. I don't think they ever will bring them back. I don't think they liked it very much. Ow, 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 ow. Jeez, good thing I got a couple of upgrades. Go on. Woo! The QT was bugged for you and it would instantly fail. That'd be funny. There you go. Fail that QT insta kills you? What? Really? What the fuck?
They broke the lock and forced their way into Sawa-sensei's place.
What
That's
happens?
so
Do you
much
just fall in the water? That's funny. I do
Sure,
like
she
a
was
good
terrified.
insta-kill QT. It's very funny.
They were pointing an ice pick at her.
There's one where it's
Found
Ryuji
her.
at the end of
Her
Kiwami
eyes
2,
were
or
still
just
open.
maybe just regular 2 for that
I could
matter.
see the tears.
If you fail it, you just
Police are
die.
going
Doesn't matter how
after
much health you
Kuwana
have.
instead of Soma. And the cops that were there know he isn't a suspect, but say their hands are tied. So it'll be
He's gonna
my voice
down
you hear
6
instead
balls
of
of ramen.
hers.
Why not?
When they come to silence me,
Odin.
I'll know who the puppet masters are.
I don't know, I'm just kind of annoyed. What is it called? Vorophilia or some shit? That is the name of the song that everyone's always like, oh, what a funny name. I don't give a shit. But
you're probably right.
They've used it like
if you
20
have any
times
idea who might
in this
be
game at
pulling
this
the
point.
strings, I need you
Kind
to
of
tell
ridiculous.
me before it's too late.
Like, it's a big soundtrack, bro. Like, pick some of the fucking songs.
Is there anyone on the force who would want Kuwana dead?
The moment we opened Sawa Sensei's case, the Kanagawa brass
Who's
had a
behind it
suspect file
all?
ready to go. They didn't point to your guy Soma. They named you Kitakata, alias
Wanna get up?
Kuwana, the handyman.
You don't have to do this from the floor, you know?
Hilarious, isn't it? We were the first to the scene, which means the bigwigs pulled a suspect file before it even
Poor
happened.
guy.
Where did
My
the
back's
info about
broke.
Kitakata come from?
Not sure, but the National Police Agency said it came from public security.
Public security? Why is public security involved in Sawa Sensei's case?
Seems they were interested in Arcade's criminal network in Kamurocho. You know how after the Tojo clan disbanded, the criminals started going underground? Well, public security would rather let Arcade roam free than bust them. Monitoring them quietly gives them intel on criminal movements. And even if you catch these guys, new ones will just take their place.
I find it hilarious how
Wait,
RK is this big
so
of a
they
deal.
want RK on the
And I've never
streets?
heard of them before,
Is that
and
why
probably
they're
never will
brushing
again.
Sawa Sensei's case under the rug?
If Arcade goes down in one fell swoop over a murder case, they have to find a new source of intel.
That is a load of hogwash.
Purely speaking, from public security's point of view, that is.
Unbelievable.
Not that they'd ever say that out in, well, public. If you believe public security, there's no way Arcade killed Sawa Sensei.
What the hell? Do they even have a reason?
Not that I'm aware of. On top of that, I asked Tokyo PD about Soma, and he doesn't have a record. No priors, no census registry, not even a damn profile pic.
Then, what does that mean?
The man known as Kazuki Soma doesn't exist, basically. Maybe that's how it's always been, or maybe it's a cover-up. They have plenty of files on Kuwana to send our way instead. They're the ones who made him the prime
Interesting.
suspect in Sawa Sensei's case, too.
That doesn't make any sense.
Look, Kuwana's a scapegoat for Arcade. Public security wants to shut the curtains on Sawa Sensei's case with him. As far as they're concerned, with Kuwana silenced, it'll all balance out.
So that's what you meant by Kuwana having an accident.
Right. Better to flush your ship and keep a lid on it.
This shit is crazy.
So who's running the show in public security? Do they have a name?
I wasn't told.
Black
unfortunately.
Monday.
Afraid I'm further down the food chain than you thought.
Oh god.
Yeah, Watanabe speaking. Huh? Jincho?
Huh?
Right. Got it. Call me if anything else comes up. Kuwana's been
Jincho?
spotted. A witness reported seeing him in Jincho.
Seriously? He's back here?
Couldn't say for sure.
Where's he at?
Fukutokucho, in Koreatown, where the Komi Jewel hang out.
Oh.
Police are headed there now.
Komi Jewel?
Apparently it means spider web in Korean.
I've
You
seen.
haven't
I know.
seen it?
I know who that
It's
is.
made to look like it's abandoned.
And Kuwana's there?
You're not gonna say you got that from me, right?
I don't have much time. You said Kuwana might have an accident, didn't you? I'm sure that's why you're telling me all this.
If you
Gotta
find
do it for the justice.
let them know it's public security that's after him. And they mean business.
Business is booming. Well, heck, it's all getting crazy in the Judgment World. Golly. It's kind of funny. It's like, how do you even fit the school into this at this point? Like, goddamn. Oh well. As I said, I think I'll take a break here, but we'll be finishing this probably very soon. I can't imagine I got much less in the game. Whoa, wow, yippee. I really feel like I'm on the cusp of finding my judgment, but I guess we'll never know until we do. But I'm going to leave it there because I got about an hour and a half to prepare for what I might do later this evening. So I'll wrap it up. But that was great. I love you, Yagami. You're so cool. I'm going to do couple of things. Number one, where the fuck's my music? Oh, what a choice. Actually, this one gets muted, I think. How about this one? That'll do. This is a bang. This is a bang. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a nice evening, morning, whatever time it is. I'll raid Gianni, who's playing a game called Rad Adventures. Don't know what that is, but we'll raid him. If you enjoyed that stream, make sure to check out the Discord if you want to hang out, and the VOD channel for any streams you might have missed. Also, the Ko-fi link is there if you wish to support the stream, and we'll leave it there. I'm going to be back tomorrow, but I got to piss real bad, so I'm going to wrap this up real quick. Bye!